Okay, hello. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. How you doing? Ooh, y'all, I'm overstimulated to beat the band. Hi, Allie. Hi, Vanilla. Hi, Brandy. Can't hang around today, but hi. Well, hi. Thanks for coming. Hi. Doop. What happened? What about learning? 17 plus in one drive. What did we do 17 of in one drive? Hi, Hi, Raspberry. I know it's been a long time. How are you guys? How are things? Let's see. Working from home, so it's a good day. Love that. Me too. It's funny having the studio at home now. I like it, but also don't like it at the same time. Hi, how's Florida? Hi, Chloe. It is mostly good so far, I think. Hi, Gems. Morning where I live. Hi, thank you. Yeah, I redid the hair. So that's better. Your office flooded this week, Hellfire. I'm so sorry. I would be so pissed. Oh, that's so annoying. Wait, as in like the office that you work at or your office at home? Because those are different. Be right back. I gotta move a bug. Oh, work from home is every day for me. And I love that for you. Working from home and it's almost my birthday. Oh, Raspberry, that's so exciting. Happy early birthday. The office I work at. Okay. I mean, I suppose on the flip side, you don't have to pay for that, but still really frustrating. Hi, Eric. Thanks. Yeah, less candy floss now. During the move, like the drive across the country and, the hotels and all of that, I was washing my hair all the time. So the dye fell out of it super fast. So I just bought some lunar tides from Amazon. I've had a couple of people ask me before, like, what color dye do you use? It's lunar tides. I think this one is the dragon fruit color. I think. I'm pretty sure. Also, I did not realize this was off center, or might be. But in my experience, the dye sticks really good when you've knocked out all of the dye that you paid to get professionally put there. So it extends the life of the dye job for me. The waves are so nice. Thank you, Gems. I am in a bad mood about my hair. I just am so irritated. I remember now why I gave up on the curly girl thing. Because it never works the way that you want it to. And it's like sticky and just like irritating. I'm like 5 minutes from putting it in a claw clip, honestly, because it bothers me so much. It's not like nice. I don't know. The feeling of your hair when it's like fresh out of a blowout. So like soft and silky. Love that feeling. This one, not my favorite, but thank you. I am work from home with my void demon right now and he demands play. Oh, I don't know where my void kitty is. She's disappeared somewhere into the void, probably. I do have a Velcro pup again today. Poor baby. It is thundering again. I guess Fridays are thunderstorm days. Honestly, every day is thunderstorm day here, it seems. because it's not even really raining anymore. It's just thundering now. But the poor pup thinks that the ceiling is falling. She gives very suspicious glances at the ceiling when it's thundering because I think she thinks the roof's going to fall in on us. So, fellow curly hair giver upper, I'll just keep it frizzy. Thank you so much. That's so real. And also, like, I know, I feel that. It's just, there's like a little halo. You guys can't see it, thank God, because of my headphones. I really am irritated. I'm about to go put it in a claw clip because it's like, I feel like I'm going to die. You know what? Entertain yourselves for 2 minutes. I'm going to go grab a claw clip. I will be right back. I can do this now because I work from home. So entertain yourselves. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Come on, pup. Do you want to get a claw clip with me? Hi, big pup. Okay, I'm back. Much like tongs, your claw clip doesn't work unless you give it the requisite few clippies first. Okay, let's turn those off. What did you put in it? Oh, listen, I don't even want to talk about what's in my hair. It's a whole thing. I think the most useful thing out of curly protocols is like extra conditioner and not brushing. Otherwise, it's too much work. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Gems. It's too much work for just wavy hair. And also, when your hair is like short, see, look how, like, my hair is very short right now. For me, anyways. So, it ends up being especially short. Look, and then it's like sticky. Woo, I'm irritated. It's because it's half dry right now because I like zhuzhed it. Which was a mistake, because now it's even more like unsettled, but it's fine. We're not going to throw a fit about it. We're not going to be overstimulated or pissy. We are, however, going to pull out these little bits in the front. My brain parsed claw clip as what? Claw clip. I'm really not keeping up with the trends. That's really funny. Hi, Michelle. No, you just missed me complaining about my hair and then going to get a claw clip to fix it. Oy. Look at all of these little bits that don't want to stay. Just saw the color so good. Thank you. See, this is the other thing about like the curly hair thing. My hair already like falls out all everywhere. But especially so when it's curly because you're not brushing it. So then I just have even more sheddage, which is very frustrating to me. See, now I might have to actually read it. Look at this. Ooh, I hate having curly hair. Joe, thank you for the 20 memberships. Gems, you got one. Let's see. Annalise, Riley, Sammy, Tanya, Rar Squeaks, Gems, Snoopy Snack, Akil, Julie, Save Robin, Bella, Keels ASMR, Caldy, Olive, Hannah, Monet 555, Rouge, Kelly, and I think that's it. Welcome to the McNugs. Thank you, Joe. Oh my God, I just realized this shirt is falling apart now. See, look how irritating this is. Ooh! We're straightening my hair after a stream, even though it has a whole buttload of product in it. And now I need one. I know! 2 of the mods got memberships. Sucks to suck. My God, Gems. Rude. Okay, hold on. Just me trying to do my hair in the camera while I can't see anything. See, look, this bit. Ooh, that shit bothers me so much. It bothers me endlessly. Okay. We're just going to stop fussing with it because it's fine. It's fine. You guys know what I look like and it doesn't matter. The bun with the bangs is super cute. Thank you. Okay. Now that it's like all everywhere and underneath everything. Okay, it's fine. You know what? We're just going to leave it like that. We're going to leave it like that. Somehow rocks every hairstyle. It's not fair. Okay, that is not true, Penguin, because we're serving Little Bo Peep a little bit, but we're just not going to talk about it. That's why I end up chopping all my hair off. Okay, but I would look so bad bald though. Like, I do know for sure, take peace and solace in knowing that I would look not good as a baldy. So Michelle, thank you for the $1.99 Bisexuals Unite and happy Friday. Hell yeah. Honestly, all things that I can get on board with. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Hi, bald. Oh, that's too real. How has your guys' weeks been? Tell me things. How are we feeling? Because I've talked about myself a bunch. What are you guys up to? Any fun updates? One time an 8-year-old told me that I would look ugly without hair, and that's informed my life choices. Like 20-something years later. That is so crazy, Gems. Honestly, though, I feel like kids do this where they're like brutally honest with you, and sometimes they're right. I do feel like you would look perfectly fine bald, Gems, but I do think it's wise to trust the unfiltered truth of children. One of the best things about being unemployed is I get to catch the lives. Mushroom Lady! I'm glad you get to catch the lives too. Thanks for coming. My little brother that just came out to me is bisexual. That's 3 out of 4 of us siblings so far. That's a hell of a ratio, Raspberry. I love that for all of y'all. I'm going to a Magic the Gathering pre-release for the Edge of Eternity set tonight. Michelle, that sounds so fun. I hope you have the best time. A little late, but happy to catch the live. Hi, Curious Nonsense. Thanks for coming. Oh, don't even tell me about it. Baby Sekhmet, Mercury retrograde had to reset multiple passwords because of various glitches. It's me. The stream literally right before we got started was like, live streaming is not available right now. And I was like, the fuck are you talking about? Not available. So I had to reload it and fix it, which is also why I was kind of overstimulated and irritated. Finally charged my laptop enough to turn it on. Not only did I have to work today on a Friday, but I also had to travel. 1 5-day work week, and I'm half dead. Honestly, Christine, I feel that though. The 5-day work week was meant to be like the maximum that we were supposed to work, not the minimum. I had a CT scan and iron infusion this week. All went well. Okay, good. Strawberry peppermint. I'm glad. Difficult week for us Gen X's. I went to a farmer's market with my partner. We watched the sunset and then came home and played video games. That sounds lovely. Oh my God. Church of Snow. Michelle, thank you for the $1.99. To be clear, we're not actually a church, everyone, in case anyone is new and doesn't know. It's a meme, it's a joke, but thank you for the $1.99 all the same, Michelle. That's so fair though. Yeah. I am actually terrible at games. Okay. Honestly, making your way through a game through sheer stubbornness is very relatable. No, Christine. No, we do not. We don't need to start tithing. No, we do not. Snowtooth. Oh, I'm not on live chat. Thank you, Christine. I forgot. Let me change both of these to live chat. Oh my God. This is the other thing that is happening for me during our current retrograde is that I am fucking exhausted. Literally since the retrograde has started, exhausted. Cannot wake up, can't get out of bed, literally cannot get started. I'm so frustrated. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed about my routine. If anything, I should be less exhausted now because I'm exhausting my body less, but Baby Segment, thank you for the $20 moving fund. I'm usually a playback crew, but wanted to come in here and say how much your lives help me body double through weekend chores. Oh, I'm so glad that we can help. Thank you for the $20 to the fuck ass moving fund. It's interesting having folks who are normally replay crew in the lives. It's kind of fun. I feel like I get to talk to present you instead of future you. Is that why I've been feeling so off? I mean, you know, maybe it's mostly people who are fixed sides that are going to be struggling right now. But generally speaking, I mean, also it's just, I feel like it's that time of year too, where like summer has really, like it's been summering, not for those of you that live in places with normal hospitable summer, but for those of us in places where nature is trying to kill us. I feel like it's been summer for like 85 years and I'm so done. Like it's hot. I'm tired of being hot. I want to wear normal clothes again. We went to a little market yesterday. We got some sourdough bread, by the way. Delicious. That is one thing I'm enjoying about living in rural Florida. I almost said rural Florida. Rural Florida is that there is sourdough bread and there's farm fresh eggs galore. So that's been cute. Why was I telling you guys about sourdough bread? What were you talking about? Oh no, Texas has been in summer for months. Honestly, Raspberry, I don't know if Texas ever isn't in summertime. Although that's not true because y'all get like major freezes and scary stuff. Maybe that it was hot. Oh, thank you. Okay, yes, Allie. Just y'all gotta hang with me today because I can't stop yawning. What I was saying is that we went to a little market yesterday, and even though it was outside, I did make the executive choice to wear pants. I wore pants, and I felt so much more like myself. It's crazy how much I just do not want to wear. Like, I don't not wear them because it's hot, and I feel as though I may die if I wear, like, denim during the summertime, especially here. It's so humid. But I wore pants yesterday and was like, oh my God, I've come alive. Especially because I had just done my hair. And I felt so much better. Like, so much better. What is this GIF in the chat? Because that microphone looks like a dookie. I'm so sorry. Is that added in post? What is that? I love legal math. Okay, Christine, that's the gag though. I did take Vyvanse today. I did already take Vyvanse today. And my body still is like, I don't know about that. You're probably still going to be tired, actually. But then the other day, I took Vyvanse at the same time that I drank a cup of coffee. And I felt like my body was going to rocket itself into another dimension. So clearly, I was going to say, clearly I don't need to up my dose. Christine, that is not the answer. That is not the answer. I do not, in fact, want to have a heart attack. Sourdough mention. I've been making my own sourdough all year. No store-bought bread. That is so fun. I would like to be a person who commits to such a thing, but I just know about myself that I would invest in the supplies and then never make sourdough again. So it just looks like a bronze colored mic to me. I think it's the color variation on it that looks like duty. I don't understand what's happening there. And also the angle. Is she hiding behind a mossy garden wall? For those of you on YouTube that can't see it, in the Discord chat, somebody shared a GIF of Taylor Swift, and the caption on it. We're gonna get through the initial wall, then it'll be fine. The caption on it says "Mother is mothering," but then she has this microphone in front of her face that is like a brown, sort of swirly pattern. Oh, Aaron's on his way home. Hell yeah. that looks kind of like poopy if you are just like at a passing glance. It looks like a duty. It also is a little phallic, I won't lie. At a first glance, I was like, what is that? I thought somebody had like photoshopped it as like a joke. But also like from here down, I can't tell if she's standing or sitting, but it's just like moss. So I can't tell if it's like a wall. Are we sitting? What? Oh, a piano. Okay, it's a piano. Why does it have moss on it? And why do we have at the very least, what looks like maybe it's meant to be mud? Did Taylor Swift have a whole Shrek segment at a recent live performance? Where's the movie coming from otherwise? Okay, for those of you that don't know, this is sort of silly. It's a silly haha. One of my favorite things recently, especially since I've been trying to avoid short form content like TikTok and Reels and stuff, has been finding very niche and silly subreddits. Like one of them is called Fridge Detective, where people just post pictures of their refrigerators and say like, what does this say about me? It's just, that's it. It's funny and it's interesting. But one of them that I found, it's not for everybody. I think most people probably would not like it, but I like it because it's funny, because I'm a 13-year-old and I think poop jokes are funny, is that the subreddit is called Shit From a Butt. But I like calling it Poopy From a Butt because initially I just misremembered the name. But Poopy From a Butt is like way funnier. But it's just pictures of food that are kind of giving the air of poop. It's kind of a like reverse food porn subreddit where, you know, sometimes people will post pictures of their food on social media that's like very aesthetic and it looks really nice. It's like the opposite of that. So there's lots of like pictures of silly, like weird, ugly sausage, or like when people make refried beans, right? There's just sort of vaguely poop looking food. It's just funny. And the term Poopy From a Butt is like such a good vocal stim. So I did make that up, Allie. You're right. I am also meticulous about my fridge. I want people to judge me. Okay, Saskia, you should go post your fridge on there. It's really interesting too because, in my opinion, the number of beverage specific fridge photos on that subreddit is like way too high. Like disproportionately high, because also, where are people getting the money to have a dedicated full-sized beverage refrigerator? I thought I was like really doing something because we used to have a mini fridge in the studio back home, and so we were like, should we get rid of it? And I was like, no, let's bring it, because if we can hook it up on like the patio, then we can have like a little bevy fridge. Like, won't that be fun? And I was like, look at us, like we're so fancy. And there are these people that have like full, like double, like French door refrigerators filled with like Poppy, Red Bull, bottled water, bottled coffees, kombucha, like the whole nine, like all these things that are just like meticulously organized. It reminds me of MTV Cribs. That's what it reminds me of. I think it's so interesting. What does that say about me? I have my poop in a group. Okay, thank you. It is a fire vocal stim. Fire Lord Sydney. My mom's prepper ass freezer in the garage full of expired meat. Oh no. Okay, also, this is something that I have become hyper fixated on recently, is like leftist prepping places on the internet, where people who are, you know, progressives talk about like disaster preparedness and stuff, specifically in the realm of like hurricane preparedness, right? All of that. We talked about this last week, that Erin and I are in the process of getting all of that situated since we moved. And there is so much interesting and like really good advice in some of these like openly leftist spaces on the internet about how to be responsibly prepared, while not being like paranoid or being wasteful, because that was a big concern of mine, right? Is like, am I just gonna have to like throw this stuff out eventually, or like how do you do this? But actually our neighbor gave us some really good advice. She was like, I just keep everything in like a really accessible place, and then she was like, I keep on my calendar like close to when the expiration date is, and then we just go through and we cycle through everything. So she was like, I don't have the same stuff in our our kit. We just like once a year rotate out our supply of stuff. So she was like, also make sure you buy stuff that you really like, because you have to go through it and like eat it, you know? So she was like, don't buy cuckoo bananas things and then be like, oh, now I have to either eat all this stuff or throw it away. You just kind of like, you know, the dog food that you had set aside, just feed that to your dogs this month instead of buying something from the store and then replace it. So that you just kind of, which I was like, oh, that's so smart. Like, I don't know why that's never occurred to me before, but I really was under the impression that people just had like freezers full of expired meat. But as it turns out, you aren't supposed to do that. MRE ration trash. Also, MREs are so expensive. Why are they so expensive? What on earth? I don't understand. Also, too, there is this brand of like dehydrated, like disaster prep food that's called like, the word that's coming to mind right now is like aubergine, but it's not aubergine. Something farms that is very similar. Obviously, the MREs, I think they have like the little thingy. There's like a heat thing in there. Okay, hi puppy. So like fair enough, I guess. But it's the similar, I don't know, premise where it's dehydrated food and they're like way cheaper. So I was like, we're just going to buy that. I'm not going to buy MREs. That's crazy. We just got a garage fridge, and it's where you keep your weekly meal prep, cocktail mixers, extra sauces, etc. Ooh, that's smart, Raspberry. Yeah, keeping extra condiments on hand. My parents have something like that. Refresh pink, amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I literally just did it like yesterday, the day before. I know, puppy. I know. I am being pushed off of my own supportive foot mat because the dog's laying on it. Let's see. We just got... Oh, I thought that said a garbage fridge. I read it again, Raspberry, and I was like, what are we doing there? I would like to see the baby. Let me see if I can... Hold on. Would you like to say hi to stream? It's going to get wobbly. I don't know if I can lift this all the way, but we can try. If you are not a fan of wobbly, look away. Let's see. Please come off. Okay. That's about all I can manage. Hi, pup. Oop, wrong way. Hi, baby. You okay? Yeah, we're not in a good mood right now. Huh, pup? It's gonna be okay. She thinks the thunder is like the end of the world, and obviously it's not, but we're very sensitive about it. Okay, let's readjust that. I know, she's such a sweet baby. She's a sweet girl. I know, tell me about it. There's thunder again this week. Yeah, she's very concerned about everything, honestly. The bake's very juicy. Thank you. It is very juicy, actually. I love that. I know, sweet baby. That's Olivia. So Livebug, we call her a little green bean because she, as it turns out, is a border collie mix. So she's very like angular, very like string bean-ish. And Savannah is a lab mix, so she looks like a meatball. Can I pet that dog? You guys can't put stuff like that in the chat because you know that I'm gonna say it. How did the pets do during the move? How are we adjusting? Honestly, the actual drive, it wasn't great, but it could have been much worse. The cats didn't do great. The dogs, once they settled in, were fine. We didn't really have to medicate the dogs very much. Savannah's a screamer. So poor Erin, she was screaming in Erin's ear the whole time. Not the whole time, but you know, the cats screamed initially. I think honestly though, once everybody sorted out that like, it doesn't matter if we're upset, because like we're in the car, then we all kind of idled down and sort of, but initially we had a little bit of a rough go. The second day though, which again, I think this supports my theory that once we all sorted out that like, oh, we can't leave the car, we did 13 hours of driving on the second day. Everybody did great. Everybody did awesome. The first day and the third day were a little more difficult, but it's because they were shorter drives, I think. My friend's husky would turn into a mountain goat and climb on everything during storms, and it was sad and dangerous for everyone. Oh my God. Oh, poor puppy. Thankfully, Liv is not a climber so much as she is just like a little Velcro. Like she literally, I had to go to the bathroom right before stream started. She has to sit in there. She has to sit in the bathroom right between my legs. She just wants to like sit, and she rests her little head on my knee. She just has very strong separation anxiety during the storm. But she is doing better today. We're not shaking today. We're panting. So, let's see. I'm glad they got through it okay. I can only imagine how intense such a big change is. Yeah, we had a lot of pep talks. With them. I don't know if that helped or not, but I would like to think that they can sense the energy that you're like feeding them, I would like to think that they can feel the emotion behind it and kind of gather that like it really is okay. It really is fine, I promise. Hi, Echelon. Hi, baby. How the heck are you, girl? Okay, we've just come to the studio is in shambles behind the camera because we haven't put up the gallery wall yet. Obviously. Yeah, you guys are getting a new background, by the way. We're going to put a gallery wall over here probably, which means the camera might get zoomed out a little bit. But we're going to put up the gallery walls later, but we have not done that. So there's just art all over the floor, which Echelon thinks is super fun to try to climb on. Her big old fat body. I had to kick her off one of the 8x10 frames because she was like bending it, and I was pretty sure she was going to snap the glass in half. Hey, come here. Meows. Hello, sweet baby. Oh, okay, nope. We're crawling on the art. Well, Godspeed. So if those are broken, we'll just buy new frames because it is what it is. That drive is no joke. They trust y'all. They'll be okay. Yeah, I mean, we've settled in a lot better, thankfully. The cats, especially if anybody is moving with cats, I'm telling you, I did so much research and also watched a bajillion of Jackson Galaxy's videos about moving. And that man may be a little odd, but his advice worked. So we first of all made sure that they had their own space when we got here, and also packed a bunch of their stuff that was like, and he calls them scent soakers, which is a crazy thing to say, but basically soft surfaces like like cat beds, blankets. Echelon has a paper bag that she's particularly attached to. A lot of their toys that had like stuffing. We packed all of that, and then when we first got here, we put them in the bathroom with their carriers and their beds and all of the soft things that smelled like them, and their litter boxes, obviously. And just left them in there. Echelon, please get down. Hey, don't do that. No, we're not doing that. Miss Ma'am, get down. She's just looking at me. She's just looking at me like, what are you going to do? Ash, please. Okay. We're rubbing our butthole on the couch. So, love that for me. But anyways, yeah, that's exactly the energy. What are you going to do about it? She's like, I can see that the dog's laying on your feet. So, I know, Sydney, I thought the same thing. But yeah, we left them in the bathrooms, like supervised, obviously, with all of their stuff so that we could have movers like bring stuff inside without, like, first of all, anybody escaping, but also without them feeling too overwhelmed. And they did great. They ventured out slowly in their own time, and then, eventually just got so comfortable that they were out of the bathroom full time. But don't tell the queen what to do. Rude. Hey, can you please? Okay, finally she's sitting now. Yeah, very much. That's the energy. Although I thought the UK had good trains now that I have ridden the Shinkansen. I'm like, why are we living in the dark ages? Oh, the trains in Japan. Oh, that's fun. Because the high-speed train thing kind of revolutionizes commuting too, which sounds lovely. Another win. Someone said something rude to me and I stood up for myself. Then my friend backed me up. It was low-key awesome. That's lovely, Michelle. Shout out to your friend and shout out to you for standing up for yourself and apparently having really good taste in friends. Late. Yeah, Cassie, not that late, as we have all established. We fuck off forever. Speaking of which, we should watch this episode because would you know it, Erin and I actually have friends. Well, friend. And our friend is coming over later today. So I got a new kitten 2 months ago and she just recently started settling in and getting comfy. Oh, that's so sweet. When they're teeny tiny. I have pictures of Echelon and Imogen getting to know each other from when they were teeny tiny. Well, Echelon was teeny tiny. And they're so sweet. It's such a special time when they're like figuring out the world. I have a physio at noon, so I'll pop out and pop back. Okay, great. Hi, pup. Okay, we've adjusted a little so that I can have my feet on the mat now too, which is very kind of the puppy to share it with us. Also, okay, you guys, let's all be so proud of me because this week I decided to be brave and I made cookies for 4 of our neighbors and went and introduced myself and said hi, and everyone was so kind. Everybody was super receptive, very lovely. One of our neighbors actually made us a pie, like in return, as a return favor. And so we're now like on speaking terms with all our neighbors. We're like waving. Erin and I went outside and we were mowing the lawn the other day and our neighbor saw us and like waved and said hi. It was very sweet. I know it sounds like not a thing that is actually that exciting, but when you move to a place where you know like basically nobody, it was a big win. I know pie for cookies is a good trade. To be fair, they were like very well made cookies. I made browned butter, dark chocolate sea salt cookies, and they were so good. I'm telling you right now, if you've never browned the butter in your cookies before, do it. Make sure that you put it in the fridge to re-solidify before you put it back in your cookies, unless the recipe specifically is meant to work with browned butter, because obviously it's melted, so it changes the whole texture, and you can end up with like Florentines if you're not careful. But brown the butter in your cookies because then they're like toffee, nutty, toasty, delicious, and they're more chewy typically, which they're so good. Christine, I will make you cookies. I will make you cookies. I don't know. I don't think I can mail stuff internationally like that. That's food, but I will do my damnedest. I'll Google it. Actually, Christine, can you Google that? If you Google it, like, can you send home-baked goods from the US to where you are, and I'm allowed to, then I will mail them. But if not, then whenever you come visit, I'll make sure that I have cookies for you. I really mean it. DM me right now. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Christine. DM me right now, and we will arrange a cookie handoff. I'm being so for real. Christine, you know what I mean. Send cookies via an underground railroad. Yeah, a secret snack handoff. Cookie smuggler. Yes, exactly. I meant it in a nice way, I promise. I realize now that was weird wording. What happened? Shut up with the brown butter. No, I think that's funny. Honestly, too, if that were a hate comment, that's probably one of the mildest hate comments we've ever gotten on the channel. I found a brown butter cookie cold foam. That sounds so good. Love that. But yeah, I am very excited that we're getting to know our neighbors, and hopefully we'll get to know some more people. That's another thing about living kind of like rural small town is that it seems like a lot of people know each other. So you just kind of, this is a hate comment. That does not count. Does that count? Listen, I think we're going to have to knife to the kidney. The weekly derailment of chat by food. I know. Listen, we have to live up to our reputation. Everybody says that I am a big fat slob because I can't stop eating. And so who am I to let down all of my fans who think and talk about my food intake oh so often? So we have to live up to our reputation. We got to do the most. Everyone vote to excommunicate Allie. Oh my God, it's a mod mutiny. I think my social anxiety would let me be hateful like that. Oh, wouldn't let me be hateful like that. That is so fair. Brown butter, sea salt, chocolate chip cookies. Go Fury. Perfect. Yes. Thank you so much. I used a recipe from the Betty Crocker, cookbook, like the big one. And then supplemented some of the stuff from Claire Saffitz's cookbook and kind of merge those together. So highly recommend both of those recipes, especially if you're a beginner baker. I know some people shit on the Betty Crocker mega cookbook, but I'm telling you, especially if you're a brand new baker, there's lots of really helpful foundational information in it that explains why you do what you do when you're baking, that I think helps with the science of it, So if you're a brand new baker and you are wanting to get started, ask somebody to give it to you for your birthday or Christmas or something, because it's incredibly helpful, in my opinion. How good of an... Okay. Don't get me started. Hold on. What happened? Discord doesn't really want to let me attach this image. Trains in the US versus Europe. Oh no. Yeah. It's a sad state of affairs. It really is. Because that's the other thing too. If we could travel via train more easily here, I really think we would have considered it with all of the pets and stuff. But because taking 4 pets on an airplane, pass. Not just because the airport is a disaster, but also because the altitude change, just no. But if a train was a viable option that we could have a little, dedicated room, I don't know. I do think, especially moving forward, I don't know if we're really wanting to make that drive ever again. 4 pets in one car with all of our personal effects for 3 days was it was something. It was really something. Aaron and I have kind of talked about, I think we talked about this last stream too, that really not even in a morbid way. I love all of my pets and joke that none of them are ever going to die. But I don't know if we're ever up for that drive with all 4 of the pets that we have now. So unless that changes in some capacity, we might be having to make some changes to that if we do ever drive anywhere else. Okay, puppy, this is actually hurting my back to stand like this. So we're going to have to adjust that. Oh no, I think I hurt my back, you guys. Ugh, because I was standing all cattywomp so as to not disturb the baby, and now my back hurts. Yeah, it's a long drive. It's not a short one, that's for sure. Okay. The auto industry sabotage tracks. Am I misremembering? I have not read about that, but I have beef with the highway system, honestly. I know that I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but first of all, the implementation of major highways in the United States was directly the cause of the death of like the small community and local like small business. It also disproportionately negatively affected communities of colors and Black communities especially. This is like real. Like, I'm not making this up. I'm being so for real. Obviously, there are parts of the highway system that made it easier for people to access things and to like make our communities more accessible, which is really important. And a lot of the highway system really negatively affected marginalized communities in the United States, and was like a pretty the motor industry literally paid for us to be a car forward country. Yeah, no, exactly. Also, the whole reason that we have such a fascination in the United States with like chain restaurants and things and like hotels and all of that is because of the highway system. Because we, in our, discomfort and fear with traveling to new places, initially wanted to find something that would be like similar and familiar, especially if you had kids and whatever. So that was like a lot of the drive for the proliferation of chain-based restaurants and hotels and things in the United States. Because like if you had eaten at McDonald's and you knew all your kids would eat there and all of that, then you would search for McDonald's when you would go traveling. That's part of why we're so obsessed with them. It was like a way to create comfortability and also like bank on people's discomfort with having to try a new restaurant or whatever. It's like it's a whole thing. It's so frustrating. We did derail from watching the video again. You're so right, Muthi. Thank you so much for bringing that up. We're not talking about it. You guys can talk about it in the comments. Talk about it all you want. But I'm going to shut my mouth so that we can watch this episode. We are only watching one episode today, especially because Netflix does the thing where the first episode is usually long. In case you're not familiar, we are going to watch the Ultimatum Queer Love. I always call it the Queer Ultimatum, which that's not what it is. We're watching the Ultimatum Queer Love Season 2, Episode 1. We've not watched this yet. We did watch the other season before, which was a whole hot mess. So if you want to watch that, it's one of the playlists on the channel. Go digging through that. So, okay. I think Aaron is home. Okay. We are going to start watching this Fingergate. Oh my God. I forgot about that. Oh no. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Are my headphones on? This is muted. I am going to mute it here in a sec because there's clearly music playing, but we're at like 0 minutes and 0 seconds, baby. Pumpkin. Hi, you got here just in time for us to start the episode. Okay. Everyone saw you kiss me on camera. We're going to have to cut that out.
And it was a boy.
And they were both boys.
Did you talk to them about Temptation Island?
No.
I could fucking strangle someone.
Aaron has really strong opinions about Temptation Island, which is fair, honestly. Temptation Island is such an absolute wreck of a show. Also, if you could be Velcro mommy for the baby. Do you want to see the baby? I showed them her a little bit earlier. Oh, do you want to say hi? Hi, I know. Sweet baby. You gonna do okay? Yeah, you don't like it, huh? You're in air jail also.
He'll be fine with me. Is that how you want that?
No, but it is. No, it's fine. It is what it is. No, if you could be Velcro mommy for sad baby, that would be lovely.
Where did you watch my snap?
What is it?
The rain went crazy.
Oh, nice. Aaron and I send each other pictures and videos of the rain all the time because it's still novel to us. I need someone to hold me like that.
We can show your friends. Do you want to show our friends?
What?
The snap. Show them the snap.
You want to see the snap?
Yeah.
Aaron sent me a Snapchat of the rain. Let's see. Is there like secretly swear words in it or something really obscene that we could...
It's actually you because I was...
Stop. Did you send me a Snapchat of myself?
No, because I was watching your stream while I was driving home.
Oh, stop.
Because I love you so much.
Wow. Look at that. Rain. Oh, it's because you're start over. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I want to replay it so I can watch it. It's really raining, Pumpkin.
I know. It was scary.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm glad you're safe.
Come on.
I love the rain. Me too.
All right. Love you. Do you need
Love you
anything?
too. No, I'm fine. Thank you. You did come from the desert. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's funny too because back home it's monsoon season, so it's raining like crazy there, which we were like, great. Glad we missed my favorite time of year back home. Aaron didn't film and drive. No. To be fair, the car does have like the hands-free thing. The little safety feature thing. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we're going to watch this show. Okay, so we're muting it because there's music playing, but we're at like 0 minutes and 0 seconds. We're pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Christine, yeah. Yeah, it is. I hope so. Okay. Also, yes, Discord, I know you guys can't hear it. It's because...
Or you don't.
Nope. Okay. Music again.
You're ready to get married and my partner is not, so I'm open to seeing how someone else can show that they are willing to choose me 100%.
That is a terrible... Hey.
I'll either leave
Terrible
here
thing to say.
engaged to my partner, I'll leave here alone, or I could even leave here with someone else.
Thank you for outlining the possible outcomes for us. We were really confused about how this show works. Okay. Excuse. Y'all, I have the burps
Your
now.
eyes are literally piercing my soul.
Thank you.
Where would you like me to put my dirty fingers?
No, with the music, thank you. Netflix does this on purpose, I'm telling you.
My life.
First time in my life to feel understood.
You are literally exactly what I prayed for.
We know that there's a connection between us. We know there's something there.
It's definitely possible to fall in love with two different people.
Very curious if Mickey will have visceral reactions to some of these
How
people.
can you be in love with somebody else? My heart is shattered.
You put words in my mouth.
There's proof that you and Dana are fucking.
Okay.
Brutal.
Okay.
I want romance.
Woo.
Said I was ready and you were falling in love with someone else. No, it's happening. Can we be done?
Oh boy. See, this is really shitty too. This is why I hate this show so much. Because it's one thing. Okay. Hold on. Oh, the puppy is upset. Hold on. I know, Bubba's. Yes, you could come in. Come on. She's scratching at the door. This is the thing. Aaron and I have talked about this in the past. If your partner, this is my perspective to be clear. This is not a universal truth. I'm not saying that everyone feels this way. But for me, if Aaron were to be unfaithful in our relationship on a purely sexual basis, obviously that's like a life ruiner. And I feel that it would sting less than if Aaron were to go and fall in love with someone else. Like that to me, especially when we were monogamous, that was a hard thing for me to, like that would have been a really hard thing. She's just upset. She's fine.
No, I know. She just likes you. I'm trying to get her to go.
Yeah, no, she just,
Come here.
that's okay. And obviously, like, we're polyamorous now, and so we have a different perspective around that, and we've done a lot of emotional processing around that. But the thing is that this show takes these, in theory, monogamous people and puts them through the ringer with this thing that is, like, a lot of people's worst nightmare, which is not just that your partner would be physically or sexually unfaithful, but that they actually fall in love with someone else, which makes you feel so inferior and threatened. And for what? Like, for why did we do this, Netflix? Kinetic content. Excuse. Hi, Nick. Thanks for coming. Is the season only lesbians? Did I miss something? I don't know. That is another thing that kind of frustrates me is that the show is called The Queer Ultimatum, and yet there's a lot of, like, heavy focus on sapphic relationships specifically. So just call it the lesbian ultimatum then. I don't know. It seems sort of like we're trying to be inclusive in name only. Although, to be fair, last season there were some non-binary people. But if I remember correctly, they weren't very, like, vocal about that. There was like some strange pronoun stuff going on where they weren't using the correct pronouns for people. For money. Yeah, exactly. For the money and notoriety of it all. But they were all still AFAB, and I think they misgendered them. Yes, Jinx, Gems. Jinx, Gems. Last season they made everyone use she, unamused. Same. The last season was a long time ago, too. Does anybody have any stats on that? When did the last season of this come out? Because it feels like it was forever ago, especially given that Love is Blind whips out a new season literally every 6 months. I'm surprised. Okay, let's keep going. We are at like 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. Pause. We can also watch this at 1.25 speed. I'm making the executive decision to watch this at 1.25 speed. I love you all so much, and also Netflix is slow. I guess calling it Queer Ultimatum is easier than everyone except assigned male at birth. That's valid, yeah. The premise is so cruel, I kind of can't help but judge everyone who goes on, but judging people is so fun. I wonder about this too. Christine, what'd you tag me for? What? Oh, season 1 came out in May of 2023. Wow. Okay, that was a long time ago. Okay, I was right. Wow. I bet Kinetic Content thought Queer Ultimatum sounded better and more inclusive, so more viewers, but they weren't actually going to make it inclusive. That seems to be, yeah, I think that's my guess. Okay, let's keep going. We're at like 2 minutes and 4 seconds ish. I hate that Netflix doesn't let you see the actual timestamp. Okay, pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Or leaving here alone and starting all over.
This will change the course of our lives forever.
So I'll come down right now.
No, thank you with the music. This is going to get copyrighted for sure.
AJ is not jumping at the idea of marrying me. I've been showing up. I've been that partner. It does bother me. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, that's fair. There's a lot of
I want a family.
preconceived notions.
Yes, it feels pretty black and white. Marry me, or I move on.
See, but that, I have a hard time with this.
Is pretty extreme, but giving this ultimatum is going to give me the answers that I need.
Hello. Hi.
No, not this lady
I am
again.
Fisher, and this is the ultimatum. You all.
Okay, couple of things. First of all, let's be clear. Our society is predicated upon a set of, I don't know, norms, expectations rather, for relationships that a lot of people abide by and agree with, or feel that they do anyways. We've kind of absorbed those ideals as our own, right? So I understand that for a lot of people, the idea of getting married feels like a non-negotiable. And I don't want to police people wanting what they want, or that people will just feel fulfilled, right? This is the monogamy versus polyamory thing. Some people are just comfortable or safe or feel okay or feel drawn to monogamy, and that's fine, right? We don't need to so it's not that I think people wanting to get married is bad, but the thing where we're sort of resorting to this ultimatum, that can be a little problematic, right? Because it's one thing to say marriage is very important to me, and if it's not important to you, I think I need to move on. But it's different to sort of hold your participation hostage contingent upon getting this thing that you want, right? That's a control and power issue. It's no longer a boundary or communicating this is what I need, and so therefore this is how I'm going to behave. It's more coercive now. And that's the problem. That's the issue with this premise, in my opinion. It's not that people are flawed or fucked up or, shitty or whatever for wanting to get married. It's the way that we're going about it that I don't find to be particularly healthy. And especially I'm irritated that we have this whole show based around that premise. That sucks, I never knew I wanted to be married until I was with my current long-term partner. That's fair. And that's kind of another thing. She's okay. Yeah, she's fine. I have room to stand on my mat now, at least. So.
If you need me to get her out, I feel bad.
No, she's okay. No. Thank you for being helpful.
Come on, Savannah.
Aaron's being very sweet. He's trying to rearrange everybody,
She
but
doesn't want to be with me though.
yeah, that's
You're a
okay.
little bit more. You're sweeter than.
Yeah, I'm also home all day, so. Huh.
I love you. Sorry.
Love you. You're fine.
Tell Stream sorry.
Aaron says sorry. He's trying to rearrange the babies, but Liv just wants what she wants. She's also a very like ornery baby. If she doesn't want to be moved, then she's not going to be moved. My wife and I literally got married so my wife can use my health insurance. So we're poly though, so it doesn't change much else otherwise. Yeah, I think that's the other thing about marriage legally or, circumstantially. There are practical benefits to it, right? Especially in the United States, and for queer folks, especially wanting the legal safety, the tax benefits, the sort of medical stuff, the health insurance stuff, right? Power of attorney stuff, all of that is super valid and fair, I think. No barking. No barking. See, this is what we get for having Stream at home. It's nicer in a lot of ways. This is why I said earlier, I like it, but then also sometimes I don't. Sorry if you can hear the dog barking. She's mad about someone delivering something shortly. Okay. 3 minutes and 3 seconds-ish. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Came here as couples. One of you is ready for marriage, and the other one of you maybe not so ready yet. Brittany, you issued AJ the ultimatum.
Yeah, I'm ready to get married. I feel like I've always
Brittany
been a very goal-oriented person in my life, and
issued the ultimatum.
Met most of them.
Yeah, I love that. Congratulations.
So, yeah, marriage is honestly the next step.
I tell Brittany all the time, is like her beauty is just so radiant. I feel like the stars literally try to combust just trying to compare with you. I love everything about you, but I do have a lot of hesitation. Brittany has done a lot in her life, putting herself through school, getting her degrees, house, car, pushing herself beyond bounds and limits that anybody has ever placed on her. So someone like this deserves everything before I take the next step. I just want to be in a position to give her that.
Even though we're in two different places individually, I don't care. To me, marriage is more about love and being ready to commit ourselves to each other versus checking all the boxes and having everything in order. I feel like we can grow with that. I just deserve someone who's ready to just go all in regardless of whatever is going on. And
is the show quiet? Do you guys need me to fix it?
Haley, you issued Pilar the ultimatum.
Pause. Oh, you know what? I turned the volume all the way down. That's why. Hold on. We're rewinding. Actually, it's fine. First of all, this comes up a lot. The last time we watched the show, this came up a lot. The financial readiness thing. Wow, dating for 10 years. That is rare. It might be a little quiet. I turned it up, so if it's crazy, then let me know. But that was an issue that could be worked out in couples therapy super easy. Like, maybe not super easy, but we don't need to be here. That couple simply needs a mediator and an environment that can facilitate a deeper understanding of each person's emotions and perspective so that we can then make a decision moving forward about how everyone can best feel cared for. That's it. That's a very workable and figure outable issue. Ultimately, this isn't a one person believes in the idea of marriage and one person doesn't. Simply about the timeline here. That's, in my opinion, something that we could work out pretty easily at most well-educated, reputable couples therapists. This is why I also hate this shit. Because, like, those people, they're going to get their shit rocked for no reason. Yeah, most of these people just need couples therapy. 100%. Okay. Dating for 10 years. 4 minutes and 42 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
I love everything about Pilar. I love that we can look at each other from across the room in just one glance, and I'm like, oh, I was thinking the same thing. Oh, it's more than a third of our lives together. There's just no one that knows each other like we know each other. But I do know that there is one more deeper step that we could take, and I want it.
There's a lot of emotions. We got together when we were 18. You know, I had my relationship for 8 years. And when I came out to my family, our relationship's never been the same, and my mother hasn't talked to me since. I've always pictured that wedding, you know, your dad walks you down the aisle, your family's there.
Okay.
I don't know if I can give that to you.
If you're not ready, I would be willing to walk away.
I will say I've lost both my parents in the past couple of years. The one thing that has like resonated with me in my grief is that the family that I've built, my husband and my children, is really actually what carries you through. I'm not in a queer relationship.
Okay. So then why are you the host of this show? I'm not in a queer relationship. Yeah, that's not the same thing. And that's not true. This feels very invalidating, right? Because chosen family is incredibly important. The family that you were born into or grew up with is not, there doesn't have to be a sort of unfillable void in your heart by having those people reject you, right? And I think somebody saying, I'm not ready or I'm afraid to do this thing because they're still holding out hope of reconciliation with their family is, again, something that we can't just force our way through. That person is probably needing some trauma therapy, and especially some queer-informed trauma therapy, all their own, to sort out what's going on there, and then probably like some couples therapy to work through, again, like facilitating that deeper understanding of where everybody's at, right? Like, what about not being married is causing harm for you? What are you not feeling okay about getting married currently, et cetera, et cetera? Again, very workable issue in couples therapy and probably individual therapy. We don't need to be here. And to say like, oh, well, you know, I lost my parents and so I have just turned my focus to my husband and my children instead. What? That too. Do we know if this woman, is she queer and just not in a queer relationship at the moment? Or is she just in a relationship with a man? Is that what's happening? Or is she just straight up? Okay, she's straight. Why is she the host of the show? I don't get it. I don't get it. Surely there are queer people somewhere. No? Okay, let's keep going. 5 minutes and 58 seconds-ish. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
But I understand that there are different complications. The conversations are different. But at the end of the day, I am an old married woman. And I do believe in love in every form.
Thank you.
Okay. The terms of the ultimatum are very clear. You will either leave here engaged, alone, or possibly find love with someone new. Tonight is your last night together as a couple. Tomorrow, you will accept the ultimatum, you will break up, and you will be exes.
I hate that we call
Over
it
the
that.
next week, you will date all of your new potential partners, and that is everyone in this room. There's
Yeah,
gonna be a lot
not
of
Ellen,
excitement, a lot of new
Jesus.
things happening. So really focus and really concentrate on the qualities that you were looking for in a spouse. Because at the end of the week, we are all going to meet again at the choice. And you will each choose a new partner, and you will move in together for 3 weeks in a trial marriage. And then at the end of that, you will do it all over again with the person that you came here with. Bridget, I looked at your face and I'm like, I need to know what is going on.
I think it's just kind of hitting me and washing over me that living with someone we're meeting tonight for the first time.
Yeah, that's very overwhelming. Oh, not the
I did a
rings.
selection of engagement rings that you may use if you choose to propose when the ultimatum comes to turn.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's like very real.
Take a deep breath, because your lives will forever be changed by this experience. Here we go. I will see you all back here in 1 week for a very important decision at the choice. Cheers to each of you, and cheers.
Oops.
Cheers.
Cheers to love. Whatever. Do they get a discount on bulk order at the jewelry store?
It's not willing to
Probably.
give you something that someone else is willing to offer.
It's
Who
probably
wouldn't take
sponsored.
that instead. You're thinking all these things like, who is my partner gonna like? Who am I gonna like? Who's gonna like me? It's so weird. Mel caught my attention. I do feel like there is like a attraction between us.
Oh boy. Okay, that's so loud. Jesus. Sometimes the sound mixing on these shows is so bad. No, I'm being serious though, Allie. I think they probably have like a sponsored placement for the jewelry. They did at one point. Oh, okay. Dana and Megan.
I know. Sit with me.
The menage a trois
I need
wine.
to take my shoes off so bad. My feet are killing me. I feel like I've been in these for 7 hours.
Thanks. So what do you think? Do you think anyone is cute?
How are you gonna ask me that?
I can't ask you that?
No, you
Why?
can't ask me that. I mean, I don't think like, honestly, I don't think anyone's my type.
Do you know who like reminded me of you? Was Pilar and Haley. I feel like Pilar was in the same like scenario as you.
I almost started crying when she was talking. I was like,
I feel like I've been ready to marry you like 6 months after knowing you, honestly.
We're just gonna
I
stretch
come
my
from
back
an
a
Arab
little.
household. I'm Lebanese. My family doesn't want me to be with a woman. In the community, portraying yourself in a certain way is very important. Nobody's out and proud.
I'm giving Megan the ultimatum because I need security that we have a future together.
I want you to take into consideration, we come from different places. I think it's hard for me because it's like a reality
need
check to me,
security.
like,
What
the
does that
things
mean?
were leading you to an ultimatum with me, straight up saying like, this isn't enough for me. Like,
So
I
do you
will
take
walk
it
away.
serious?
Yes, of course I take it seriously. You know.
Do you
so
want to like
it's
end
hard.
this together? Like, do you feel like that's a point you can like
Of course.
reach?
Of course.
Would
I always
anybody
try my
say
hardest
no to
because I
that?
do want to be with you. My whole life changed since dating you. It's been literally the best thing that's ever happened to me. But I also like have my own set of circumstances, and it's like, while I do want to 100% change where I'm at in a family perspective, I also want to know like how fast the change is. What I come up with and then I present to you is going to be honest, and then you can decide whether that's enough for you, and if not, like I respect it.
I feel like I put you first a lot in my life, like since I met you. You have always like trumped everything and everyone. So like I want to feel the same. I don't want to feel I should question myself because you do. I just want you to be brave. You're so confident in so many areas of your life, like you're overly confident. So it's like I want you to have that behavior, like F you in this.
Okay.
I know, I love you.
If she can't stand up to her parents and demand respect, I will absolutely walk away.
So ultimately, the issue here is that we're feeling not chosen. We're feeling like my partner is letting family judgment affect our relationship. Again, something that we could probably work through in therapy. And also, this, I need the security of being married. Like, what does that mean and what does that look like, right? This comes up a lot in relationship stuff, right? That I want to be married because what I need is validity or safety or security or to be chosen or whatever, right? And really, we need to narrow in on like the underlying feeling of like that concept, because for a lot of people, marriage as a concept represents feeling chosen, the feeling of security, the feeling of safety. But is it possible for us to achieve security, safety, feeling chosen, feeling cared for, feeling loved, while not relying on the concept of marriage to do that, right? If this person really does not feel okay to get married in this moment, is it possible that you and your partner can find a way to have those feelings between the two of you without that? If it's not, then at that point, we probably need to have conversations about breaking up. But this is, again, this is a very workable, very workable issue in couples therapy. Also, okay, yes, I saw, hold on. I'm going to cough my lungs out of my head. I saw your guys' comments about Trixie and Katya. I would bet you $1 bajillion that they would say no. I think that's also part of the issue, is that probably a lot of people don't want to be associated with the show. Most queer people especially probably don't actually want to be the host. So, oh, hand tattoo. Yes, I did get a hand tattoo. Thank you. I think she was on Desperate Housewives. Who was? The host? What's the percentage of people that get back together? I don't know, actually. Does anybody have stats on that? Please put that in the chat. Okay, we're at 11 minutes and 34 seconds. I'm going to mute it because there's just shitty B-roll. But we will keep playing. Just B-roll. Okay, Bridget and Kyle. Dating for 2.5 years.
Champagne.
Okay. Wow,
Also,
unexpected.
can we get everybody's
We
pronouns,
met
please?
on a dating app. I just moved to LA. My first weekend there, we went on our first date.
I think we hung out about 5 times that week.
Yeah, we did. I remember when we left each other on Saturday, we made plans immediately for Tuesday,
Yeah.
but then like the next day you texted me and you're like, Tuesday feels really far away.
Yeah.
I was like literally thinking the same
So we
thing.
saw each other the next day, and then again on Tuesday, and pretty much the rest of the week,
cute.
and so on.
You know, we've talked about what I see in the future, and you know that marriage is an important part of that. So
Oh, sorry, hand tattoo.
I
Yes.
am issuing you an ultimatum.
It's upside down.
This is something that I
It's
realized that I wanted.
Mothman.
Being with you helped that. And so it sucks.
Oh,
that you're
thank
not
you.
there.
Hold on, pause. Bridget and Kyle use she, they, and everyone else uses she, her. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Penguin. I know. Why are we not listing any pronouns? Like hello. Getting a hand tattoo sucked. It was fine. It's just, it like rattles your knuckles a lot, and it was not my favorite. But it was also really quick though, so. Okay, 12 minutes and 45 seconds-ish. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to do something that I'm not totally behind. If it were just up to my heart, I would do it.
I know.
I have one.
I think why we're here, because
I just think
your mind
like
is getting in the way.
you want me to just jump.
I'm not asking for that. I just feel like you're not even open to the idea.
It's hard for me to see how the level of commitment I've already given you isn't enough.
I love Kyle and I can't imagine my life without her. She adds so much to it. But marriage, it was never something that I thought was super important to me. I don't ever wanted to do it just to do it. And I just feel like I'm already showing up and I'm already really committed. I don't really know what marriage would add to that.
I think I want to understand better like why it's so important to you.
Go
if
to
it matters
therapy.
that much to you, it must be pretty different than just being girlfriends.
I want you to realize like how serious I take our relationship. It's something that I picture in my future. I want to like show my family that I have a partner that I'm committed to.
Okay.
Let's hope you realize how like important this is to me and how important you are to me.
If this experience can't really shift my perspective, then I don't know what can.
Oy, the music is so loud. Yeah, so again, we have the issue of marriage representing something that we need emotionally and not having the conversation about how to achieve that emotionally.
Ultimatum, because I
Okay,
want to
this
marry
is
you. I really do.
Ashley
You're like a rare find in the world.
and Marita.
But you just have like wandering eyes all the time. And I don't understand it.
My wandering eyes are only because like I'm trying to figure out what's best for me, and like if staying in this relationship means I feel empty, then I am curious. I mean, it's normal to be curious about
Whoa.
Well, I know, but
other relationships.
Whoa, okay. That's not a nice thing to say. Okay, so really came out of the gate hot with that one. Yeah, Saskia, 100%. So here's the thing. Especially as a polyamorous person, I want to validate and normalize that some people are not fulfilled by monogamy and that that's perfectly okay. And to say this in what I would assume is a monogamous context, that I might feel empty if I stay with you as opposed to seeing what else is out there, is a very unkind thing to say. But also, again, so this is the thing. The last relationship had some of the foundational issues of like disagreeing on what marriage actually represents or the usefulness of marriage. This is like, maybe I don't want to be with you specifically, and so therefore I don't know if I want to get married to you specifically. We need to like so thoroughly back that ass up like 8 steps before we're having the conversation about whether we should get married, because this is reading like, I want to marry you so that you don't cheat on me, which is not the point of getting married. That's not the point at all. Yeah, that was really harsh. Yeah, if I put a ring on it, you'll stop looking at other people. Except that that's not true. And also speaks to a fundamental issue with trust, but also like this desperation to keep your partner, I don't know, sort of faithful to you. Which if we have that issue, a ring's not going to fix it, you know? Again, something that we could suss out in couples therapy. Okay. 15 minutes and 28 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Like, I'm not getting the love that I need.
Whoa!
My entire heart and soul to you, and for you to not really see that or feel it,
Honey,
or
I
appreciate
do.
it, like I just.
You know I love you. You know
I know.
You have a huge heart, and I do appreciate and love everything that you give me. I think that there's more that you could do. You know, I reach for the stars, and like, you know me, I overdo everything.
I know, that's
what I want
like,
from you before we get married.
It's just hard sometimes. Like I feel like I'm doing enough.
Okay, baby. Well, I mean, we're just gonna have to see how it goes individually.
You do know and realize like what's at stake, right?
Yeah.
If you feel like you can't marry me, I am ready to just walk away from this.
Why does Marita look kind of pleased by that? She's like, no, I know. I'm kind of hoping for that, is the face she just gave her. Okay. Marie and Mel dating for 4 years.
I am issuing you this ultimatum, but the anxiety is real. I'm hoping everyone's nice. You know?
So you're excited to date?
I'm excited to mingle. I feel like that's where I'm at right now, dating to marry. You helped me pick my bathing suits out, so there's no.
That's the worst part.
Oh,
You're
is
3
it?
feet away from me in the bathing suit I picked. Like,
yeah, that
Oh,
sucks.
goodness.
Okay, we don't need to with the mouth
You believe
noises.
yesterday was our 4 years? No shit. 4 years. 4 years.
I never see myself with anybody for 4 years. So the fact that it's you and the fact that it's us, it made me really happy. But also I think that the past few years, being that our food truck shares our anniversary, it's something that we've overlooked a little bit.
It overshadows. It absolutely does. Like, and maybe that's like a big part of why
Hi,
I feel
Lippy.
so put to the side.
Is that why this is so important to you?
For sure.
That you have the title and
For sure. I want to start a family and have that finality of it all.
So this is about
in the back of my head,
the
I
way
have
other
this.
people
She gave me an
perceive you.
ultimatum, like it's now or never, it's do or die. And then it's like at the same time, I feel like I'm so strong-minded and so willed as to what I want that it's just hard to fight. Like the two are always clashing in my head. I don't want marriage and I don't want kids, mostly because I have a really big fear of just fucking it all up. When I grew up, I didn't really see around me like a
Fair.
successful, happy marriage. I had 4 different women in my life that I called mom, and as soon as the relationship ended or something went wrong, they were never heard from again.
Woo.
Separating is very scary and very real, but I would leave. Will I be able to work with you at the food truck anymore? Everything will change. Will I have to get a different job? Today could be the start of me building a history with somebody else. Right?
It just feels like a threat. It feels like we're using the business and the food truck and the love as like a threat. Okay, still music. Don't click the nails against your cup.
This is really happening.
Is there anything that makes you scared to marry me?
I don't have fear. I feel like I can just marry you tomorrow and I'd be completely okay with that.
I'm afraid to not be like knight in shining armor. Like, that one day you'll wake up and not see me as the person that you love anymore.
Like a fear of
Because,
inadequacy.
my parents have been married for 30 plus years. And watching their love grow and just all, like, the love that they show, it's always everything that I've always wanted in a partner. Whoever I marry, it has to be the right one.
I guess this is a very concentrated way of figuring out what's best for us. Do you think you can fall for someone else?
There is a chance that you or I could fall in love with someone else.
I brought us here because I want you, and now I'm losing you to hopefully gain you forever.
Imagine if we had just gone to couples therapy instead, and we didn't have to do that. The stress of this would kill me. I could never.
Our families are merged. I am scared there's a lot to lose in this experience, but then there is a lot to gain.
I deserve someone who's ready now to get married. I want that assertiveness. I want that sureness.
You got everything?
I got everything.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah. I love you so much.
That is so sad. That's expensive. Yeah, and you get paid to do this. You get paid to ruin your relationship here, as opposed to having to pay to fix your relationship. So, pros and cons, as it were.
They lose each other, but if that happens, it better be for a damn good reason.
Oh no, not Hot to Go. They licensed Hot to Go. I wish we could listen to it, you guys, but we would get copyrighted. Like, we might already have gotten copyrighted, but we're...
Dates? What's up? I will say
Oh,
you're
no.
my most handsomest date.
Back at you, baby.
No. We're gonna get copyrighted a bajillion times.
As well. Oh my goodness.
No. Every time I unmute it.
My whole booty is out. There's a bunch of single women around me, so I'm excited.
You're saying?
Okay. You're single.
It'd be weird to see Ashley talk to other women, but I'm just excited to be dating again.
The fact that she's excited about it is such a red flag, I feel.
Okay. Romantic.
All right, tell me your perfect date.
I think that there should be like a little scavenger hunt.
I feel like my brain is so scattered that I would have to leave notes for myself to remember where I put them for you.
I'm looking for someone to show me the love and romance that I've given to the girls that I've loved in the past. The romantic antics that I do for my partners, like, I feel like it's a cry for help. Like, I want that.
I'm not that kind of person.
I think I deserve more. I woke up this morning just like optimistic and happy, so just excited to get to know the other women.
This is this is terrible.
I'm just gonna pretend she's not there. I don't even know that girl.
I'm Mel.
Nice to meet you, Mel. I'm Dana.
Dana? Oh, that sounds scary.
Why?
Danas are trouble.
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, that's because you're a Dana. They can't tell you.
Okay. So is your full name Melanie?
Oh, close. Mel is short for obviously Melissa, but also melodrama, because I'm just so dramatic all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you like sensitive dramatic or are you like sassy dramatic?
No, I'm like the, if you stand me like in the sun for 10 minutes, I'll be like, I'm gonna die here. It's so hot.
Crybaby.
Like, okay. So your ex is?
Megan.
Megan, okay. And you issued?
I issued the ultimatum, yeah.
Yeah, what are you looking for with that? Like, what are you?
I need the security that like you are like 100% like ready to go all the way there with me.
Okay.
She comes from a family that being who she is, being gay, being out, being proud, is just not okay. And I don't know that she's ever gonna get the ability to truly commit to this life without, you know, sacrificing her family.
Right.
So like I need
You would
to know.
make her choose?
I want her to choose between herself and being who she is and the people holding her back.
Right.
What's your family like? Is your family supportive?
I'm not close to my family at all. I have my chosen family who I am very close with.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah, I lived on my own since I'm 16, so.
Oh my God. I know you were issued the ultimatum.
I was. My ex is in the same boat where she wants the commitment, but for me, I'm scared of that.
What are you scared of?
Everything that you say when you get married, in sickness and health, for rich or for poor, like that's all the shit that scares me. But I definitely bring security. I'm a realist. Like I'll be like, you know, I'm so like real about everything.
I feel like you remind me of myself.
Really?
I don't know why. Mel has
I feel
a lot
like
of qualities I desire.
I feel like these two are a couple made in hell. There's no world where that is a healthy dynamic. I'm sorry. I know this is probably because I've had bad examples of relationships in my life, but man, am I so glad I'm not interested in a romantic relationship. It seems really stressful. I mean, to be fair, I think this is a different world altogether, you know? They could always sprinkle some religious drama. Yeah. Couple of things. First of all, Girly Pop, Pink Parade, saying that she woke up optimistic and excited. She's just so excited to be dating again. It really is reading like the people who don't want to be in a relationship but want to have the fallback of a partner while they go and look for somebody else. Like, I am fearful of being alone, so I don't want to break up with my partner, but I am going to step out on them so that I can find a new partner and basically just transition one from the other. Not a good sign. Second of all, this couple here, somebody pointed it out in the comments, like the immediate negging, not good. The like, oh, Dana's her trouble, blah, 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 all of that. Just, if people insult you right off the bat or like insinuate that there's something wrong with you before you've even really met them, bad sign. Get out of there. It's not cute banter. It's just rude. There's no reason to be doing that. This couple also seems like Attachment Issues, the TV show. I just don't think that's gonna go well at all. That's why I was thinking when I popped in, it sounded more like bridging transitions between partners than someone who actually wants a polyamorous relationship. 100%. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I tell my friends I watch shows like this the same way you watch a train crash or Zoo Animals. Maybe not Zoo Animals, but it is the car wreck thing for me. Like, I don't want to look, but I can't look away, you know? It's, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. We're at 26 minutes and 22 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
She gives me the like confident, real person that like I kind of feel like I would go for. And I think Megan's so different in that aspect where she cares so much more about how other people are gonna feel about her.
How are you? How's it going?
Oh, I forgot to talk about
Megan,
that.
Nice to meet you. Megan, nice to meet you.
Hold on, pause. That's the other thing that really bothers me about what she just said is that like, I want her to be confident and to say fuck you to these people who are holding you back and all of this. Like, yes, and it's not that simple, right? I can't remember who said this in the comments, but it does feel very unfair for somebody who doesn't have that trauma history and somebody who, I don't know if she's a white woman or not, but especially to say that to a woman of color who's from a culture that you are not from and know apparently very little about. Dictating what is appropriate or okay, yes, from your place of privilege is not a fair thing to do to your partner. Especially because it doesn't seem as though she's really made an effort to empathize and put herself in the shoes of her partner. It seems like, well, this is getting in the way of this milestone, this life milestone that I perceive to be very important. And so therefore, tell those people to fuck off, right? Because I want it now. Not a conversation about like, well, let's parcel through like, how do we proceed forward? And maybe this is something that will just take time, or I'm okay to wait a little while, but I'm not okay to wait like X amount of time. It's just a very simple open and shut, like, we're not doing this. And so either cut your family off or cut me off. I don't know. It's just wild to tell someone else to never speak to their family again when you are not the one experiencing the direct impact from that. Yes. I mean, this is a complicated thing to do even when somebody has abusive family, right? When somebody has family that's traumatized them, it's still not okay for your partner to say, you should never talk to them again, otherwise I'm leaving, right? It's one thing to say, I don't feel safe to be in a relationship with you when your family is being abusive to us or to me. And so therefore, if this continues and we aren't going to do anything about it, or we aren't able to do anything about it, I need to make some decisions about my own safety. But to say, your family's culture prevents you from giving me this external milestone that I want for the approval of it, so therefore we're cutting them off, is a whole different ballgame. Maybe it happened an hour and 30 minutes ago. Hold on. Also, when you're thinking about breaking up too, I missed something. It's okay. Let's keep going. 26 minutes and 36 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
I just refuse to stay in this waiting game of expecting people to accept her or us when she hasn't demanded that. Like, I know what I came here for.
Something's got to be worth it for me to, like,
demanding doesn't do
I've
anything,
never really been
though.
without Dana. Just like breaking up is just a weird concept for me to grasp. I mean, I feel like I do have a little bit of jealousy with Dana dating other people.
Yes, of course.
Like, I'm just trying to feel everything out, and it's hard to do that right now. I know you have family stuff going on.
I'm half Nicaraguan, half Filipino, very conservative, very Catholic. Yeah, and no one's gay.
Yeah, I know how it is. It's hard.
Going here and, you know, being issued the ultimatum, like I
feel like it's a double whammy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you're trying and then boom,
yeah,
you got
that's the
slapped.
thing. It's like
Sometimes I feel like Dana is pressuring me to make a decision.
100%.
Like I just feel like I'm constantly trying to please everyone. I'm
Yes,
trying to
yes.
please my partner, trying to please my family.
No, yeah, like,
It's like, what do you do?
Took me 8 years to come out
Hi,
to my
KY
family. It's been like 3 years
Cupcakes.
now where they haven't spoken to me. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Oops.
Do you feel like with marriage, it's like the publicity?
Yeah,
of the marriage?
100%.
That's how you feel.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very committed. We have a dog. You know, we've lived together. That next step, you know, I just feel I don't want to take this baggage with me into a marriage, and it's not that I don't love her, obviously. You know, it's just that I feel right now I need to.
It's also not fair.
Yeah.
For her too. You know, that's how I feel.
Yeah. And then I feel more guilty that I'm not brave enough to be that person.
I just like, I don't know why, I just like, I don't know why, I just feel like I'm gonna cry. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot. Definitely like a breath of fresh air was with Pilar. I go through a lot of the same stuff, so it's just nice to know that I'm not the only one. So good to meet you.
I would like to point out that a very basic amount of empathy and shared ground here caused Megan to be so emotional, or so like, Megan felt so touched by that she started crying. I have a sneaking suspicion, I don't remember Megan's partner's name, that there hasn't been even a little bit of that same amount of empathy extended in their relationship. Because this is the thing too, right? There is definitely some personal work that needs to be going on here. Megan said, I feel like I'm always, Dana, thank you. Megan said, I feel like I'm always trying to please my partner or please my family. And it's just a very tug of war type of thing, right? That's something that could be very much dealt with in individual therapy. And I think if Dana were willing to give Megan the space to work through that and process the emotion behind that and come to a safe decision about how to move forward, that we might see a very different attitude towards the future of our relationship, whether that includes marriage or not, right? But instead, Dana is saying, like, put your foot down, demand that they respect you, and if they don't, then say fuck them. Which it does sort of seem like the writing on the wall there is that Dana is aware that they're not going to be supportive. And so it does kind of seem like Dana is saying, almost as though there's an ultimatum to say cut your family off, because that's what I want. Which is also odd because there's no empathy or compassion that's been expressed yet about the way that would negatively affect Megan. It does not seem like Dana is particularly concerned with whether that would traumatize her partner or not, which is odd. It does feel very much like, I want this fancy toy, and if you won't give it to me, then I'm going to like stomp my foot and throw a fit. It's almost a childish response. Yeah, and support, exactly. It feels so bad to say I can't deal with your family situation, so you just blame them for those problems. You're not going to love Dana. Great. I had a feeling. There's a couple of people that I'm suspicious of. Okay, 28 minutes and 57 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
I just feel like I'm really overwhelmed. So, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So you
Issued ultimatum.
Ultimatum.
To my ex, yeah.
You guys have been together
2.5 years.
okay.
Yeah. It's like the best relationship ever.
Yeah.
But I've started to think about the future more than she has. Bridget, for some reason, it's hard for her to make that level of commitment. It seems like she's so afraid of things going wrong. She wants things to be perfect. I feel like it's made us stuck.
Yeah.
And you were issued the ultimatum.
I was issued the ultimatum. We were together for a decade.
That's so long.
She was actually my first girl experience. And so,
Wow.
yeah, it was like one and done. I was dating men before, and it was her experience as well, first girl.
First time. Is there any worry about like, oh, we've never been with other people?
Yeah,
like,
women.
Yeah, she's all I've ever known.
Pizza eggy
And
jinx.
so is there
Yeah,
just
you don't
like,
know what else is
I
out
don't know
there.
what's out there, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of that personality, you know, I'm very like free-spirited, like adventurous.
Wow, what kind of things do you like to do?
Very much like a big hobbyist. That Haley, you
Pizza
know,
eggy, I'll write
you're
it
like,
down.
"We need to not get another hobby." I'm like, no, but it's exciting. I want to take a glass blowing. I'm gonna do this.
Oh my
that,
God, you'll get along with Bridget. It's the same way.
Yeah, I'm definitely loosening up. I feel I was really nervous like at first, but honestly, every single date it has been more natural and it doesn't feel awkward. Hi, I'm Pilar.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bridget.
Nice to meet you. I don't know what there is outside of Haley, and so having this experience of going out and spending this time with other people that are so different from me and our relationship will ultimately bring us to the path of being together or not. How old are you?
I just turned 29. How about
Okay,
you?
yeah, 29.
Like, did we not just want to try making
Want to
friends?
hear other people's why they're either ready or not ready to commit.
I don't know.
Because I
Is
think
that a
there are
rude thing to
some
say?
things that come with marriage that I think Kyle really likes the sound of it, but like maybe
totally,
isn't sure
yeah.
of like what those, because nobody really knows what those requirements are until you're married.
I'm also almost like scared of like the monotony of what that looks like, you know? Where
I
I'm
know, like keeping things like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you already in such a long relationship are able to do that. I want to still feel like that spontaneity and I want to feel like wanted and I don't want to let those things slide. And I think like with a more routine, steady lifestyle, I worry that that would slip away.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
I am like a creative, so I do freelance writing. I am an
dope.
artist and I work at a bar. So it's like I'm
Oh,
cobbling everything
dope.
together. It's not like I have like a secure, you know, sometimes I'm rich, sometimes I'm poor. It's like I'm not good at saving.
Yeah, no,
that's part of the issue.
That was funny when I was speaking to your ex too. She was like, "You remind me a lot of Bridget. You guys have the same energy."
No?
I'm
Did
like,
I fall
I'm
asleep?
also like I produce music.
really? Okay.
You know, and, like side hobby. I was like, I'm like, there's so much world
Do I
to
look
live out there,
asleep?
so many things to do. You know, I want to blow glass. I want, you know.
Oh my
blah,
God,
blah,
I want to do that too.
That's great. Yeah, me too, yeah. I heard you do pottery in Glendale. I'm from Glendale.
Oh, you are? Okay,
Yeah,
I go to GCC and I
Wait,
do
no
pottery.
way.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it's
crazy.
great.
I really wanted to take a ceramics class. Yeah.
Hold on. Are these people from Arizona? Or are they from California? Because there is a Glendale in both. Avocado in the oven. What? What is happening? Oh, did it freeze? Ugh. So annoying. Okay, hold on. Can one of the mods... Okay, hold on. Hi, Christine. Can you or somebody, one of the mods, join the stage for me, please, so that when I leave, it doesn't turn it off? Thank you. Okay, great. I will be right back. Okay. Hopefully that fixes it. Hello. I know, YouTube, you seem like you're fine. Let me share my screen and make sure that that's working. Okay. Is that better, Discord? Sorry that was being weird. Gucci. Okay, good. YouTube is fine. You know what I mean. YouTube is fine. Okay, worked for me too. Okay, great. It was good for a sec, but now it's broken again. It's broken again? Please no. Please tell me that's not real. This is a Discord issue. If you're in the YouTube chat, don't worry about it. Thank you, Christine. Yeah. Ah! Not frozen for me. All right, hold on. Is that better? Yeah, if Discord is being super weird, try leaving and coming back. I mean, Discord is working for me. Jinx. Okay. It's fine for me. Yeah, some people are seeing everything fine. Technology issues during stream bingo. I know. Thanks, Mercury. Stream is currently paused. What? Okay. Oh, the show. Oh, okay.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Let me see if that fixes it. All right. Show paused, Mickey play. Okay. Is it work? I can't tell if it's working or not. Oh, yes. Good call, Gems. Yeah, the show itself is paused, to be clear. Fun fact of the day, I sent my tweezers through the washing machine. Are they fine, or did they get lodged in the washing machine? Whenever you open Discord, it brought me to the poly page bottom opening. Listen, Discord usually sends you to whatever page you were looking at last. So, I'm just saying. Stream is still stuck on loading. Okay, I'm ending the stream. You all are going to get booted, so just come back. It'll be 2 seconds. Okay. How's that? Hopefully that's better. Separation anxiety. I can't wait to watch the stream without the overlay on Discord. Pizza Eggy, knock it off. For anyone who doesn't know, the /J means joking. It keeps taking me to the serving looks page. I don't know if that's a compliment or passive aggressive dig to get fashion help. Maybe it's just Discord being fucky. I don't know. Stream failed to start. Why, Discord? What the fuck? It's Discord, I think. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that because it doesn't... I'm not doing anything. All right, hold on. Let me see. What if I change it? You guys can look at OBS for a sec. How about that? And then we'll change it. Never mind. It just wants me to stop streaming it then. Okay. Maybe that will fix it. Sorry, YouTube. I know this is probably boring you to tears. Thank you guys for being patient. Yeah, YouTube is fine. That's what I'm saying. Mercury's in retrograde. It's in Gatorade in the microwave. And so it's being stupid. It's also working for me. Mercury's always in Gatorade. Okay, I think it's mostly working. Microwave Gatorade. Okay, actually, have you guys seen that Binging with Babish video where he makes everybody's like cursed snacks? And one of them is like Gatorade wine. They call it Gator wine. And it's like boxed wine with Gatorade. And he says that it's delicious. And I kind of want to try it. Gator wine? I feel like it's appropriate given that I live in Florida now. So if anybody has ever tried Gator wine, please advise. Welcome to Florida. Yes, exactly. Did you know that you lost tweezers in the wash, or do you look in the gasket just for fun? Yeah, how did that happen? I need to do that, actually. We need to clean out the filters on our dishwasher, too. In case you didn't know, there are filters that catch stuff in your dishwasher, in your washer, in anything else that washes your things. So Google the model number on that. Be prepared to find some gross stuff. Or also look up a tutorial. There are tutorials everywhere about how to fix it. And it's important appliance maintenance that will also keep your stuff cleaner. Sounds like another reason to be unsure about this timeline, but far be it from me to yuck someone's yum. Fair. Gator wine reminds me so much of, I'm not saying that, a typical drink from Spain. Wine with lemon soda. Oh. Okay, wait, that sounds fun. Okay. If I restarted my computer and now we're cooking. Okay, I think Discord is just having a day. So if Discord's being weird for you, try leaving try restarting your application and all of that. And if it's like enough of an issue, then we'll continue to fuss with it. But for now, it seems like it's fine. So let me know if it's all fucked up again, okay? Hangover preventative. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Like the electrolytes and the hydration and whatever are like low-key kind of helpful. So yeah, if Discord is being weird, try taking it out of the microwave. Okay, we're at 32 minutes and 21 seconds. Also, can someone please answer or please advise, are these people from Arizona or are they from California? I don't want to Google it because I'm afraid I'll get spoilers. But they were talking about going to GCC, which was like 10 minutes from where I grew up. So they're from all over the US, actually. Bridget and Kyle are from LA. Okay. Interesting. They're from all over LA. Huh. Bridget is on screen now. Yeah. Oh, hi, Echelon. She just burst through the door like the Kool-Aid man. Speaking of Gatorade. All right. 32 minutes and 12 seconds. Pressing play. In 3, 2, 1.
Do pottery
Yes,
in Glendale?
yeah,
I'm from
yeah.
Glendale.
Oh, you are? Okay, I go to GCC and I
Wait,
take
no
part in
way.
it. Yeah,
That's
yeah, it's
crazy.
great.
I really wanted to take a
Never
ceramics
went
class.
back to LA,
Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bridget is just so opposite of Haley. I'd say physically
Oh,
Bridget
boy.
is my type. She's super cute and I wasn't expecting myself to feel like nervous. So it was definitely like a new feeling. But then like Kyle is a really attractive girl and she's a really vibey person and it was really easy to talk to her. I never thought I would find myself torn between a couple. So it was definitely like, what am I doing?
Haley.
Hey,
Oh,
how
boy.
are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. AJ.
All right, what am I Googling?
How's
Hold
it
on.
going? It's going good. I have to say your eyes are absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
I'm having the most fun. I am super excited right now.
Oh, no.
And your girl's getting it in right now. A little bit about me, I'm a military brat. I've literally been to like 22 different public schools,
Oh
2
my
middle
God.
schools, 1 high school. It definitely taught me how to be like a chameleon, like how to like be adaptable in certain situations.
That's so funny that we're talking and our exes are talking.
No,
That's wild. I just looked over and I noticed that.
how to pull single AJ out the closet, dust her off a little bit. You look great.
Thank you. So do you.
Oh, boy.
Now I'm ready to rock.
How many like serious relationships have you had?
This is the 3rd.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I'm ugly, but like at the end of the day,
No,
like,
you're
you
not.
know.
You're definitely not.
Thank you. But yeah, like I'm so used to being somebody that jumps into something super quick,
Yeah,
physicality
I'm kind
wise.
of too. The
Really?
same way. Yeah.
The odds look like they're really in my favor. I'm single as fuck right now. Gosh, you're gorgeous.
Oh, thanks. Oh my God, you too.
Super gorgeous.
Oh God, don't play. Don't start. So wait, where are you from? Like where you live right now?
I live in Orlando.
Imogen's being
wow,
a
I live
brat.
in Orlando. Really? Swear to God.
You lying?
I swear to God.
Bought a house out there.
You bought a house. That seems like you were issued the ultimatum.
I was issued the ultimatum.
So you bought a house.
Well, she bought the house. She's the doer.
It's not a competition.
You know, she was at a place in her life where she didn't have it all. And when I came in, I just felt like, oh, well, I have a lot to give. I can give. And it got to a point where she was hitting milestones. And
Okay, hold on. Imogen's being a brat, so we're just going to go handle that real quick. Taking credit for Brittany buying the house. Okay, I'll be honest, I wasn't paying the most attention, so I'm going to go grab the cat. You entertain yourselves for 2 seconds. Hi, Mimi. What are you doing? Do you think maybe you should not be doing that? I think so. Ugh. Come here, big girl. Maybe you can stay or you can leave. That's fine. I've returned with a baby.
Can you help?
No, we're being a brat and trying to dig at the couch, so.
Hi, are you okay, Stinky?
It's the void. Everyone say hello, big baby.
Grumpus.
Yeah, it's the grumpus. Yeah, are you being a grumpus? You want to say hi? This is Imogen. She's the baby. Huh. You're not. You're the oldest pet that we have, but you are a grumpus. You're my baby, even though you're a big grumpus. Okay, if you want to get down, you could just say so, but you will not be doing it in this office, so please go see your dad. Go find Papa. Go find Papa. Yeah, go say hi. Papa wants to be with you. He wants to spend time with you so much, probably. Welcome to streaming at home, everyone. This is our life. Sweet baby angel grumpus. Yeah, we've had a cameo from everyone except for Savannah. Mostly because Savannah does not care. Savannah loves Aaron and Aaron. That's not true. She loves me plenty. but she loves Aaron so much. She's probably hanging out in his office right now. I love cats, but can't get one as I'm allergic. I have to shower and wash everything. Oh, yeah, you're like allergic. We get it all today. Mom and dad kissing, live cat cam, puppy moment. Yeah. I wish to wear the void. She is such a baby. Yeah, we have pet merch. I think the only pet merch we have is of Echelon. It's a little drawing. A friend of mine, I like commissioned the drawing. It says, my cat is a bodybuilder. And its Echelon is this like muscled out because at the old house, like old house, like this kind of a deep cut way back in the day before we had a studio, she would get really upset when we closed the door to film and would like try to break down the door while we were filming. And we made an offhanded joke about her being a bodybuilder. And I was like, that would be really funny. So we made a sticker of it and a t-shirt and a tote bag and a mug. We have a bunch of stuff. Discord issues for bingo, 100%. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to rewind by like 30 seconds while I was upset at Imogen. 34 minutes and 9 seconds-ish. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
So wait, where are you from? Like, where you live right now?
I live in Orlando.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, I live in Orlando. Really? Swear to God.
You lying.
I swear to God.
Bought a house out there.
You bought a house. That seems like you were issued the ultimatum?
I was issued the ultimatum.
So you bought a house?
Well, she bought the house. She's the doer.
It's not a competition.
You know, she was at a place in her life where she didn't have it all. And when I came in, I just felt like, oh, well, I have a lot to give. I can give. And it got to a point where she was hitting milestones. Right. And in hitting those milestones, I didn't really realize, like, I'm kind of, like, now I'm not the giver.
That's insane that you say that, and I'm probably gonna cry. Like, literally
No, go for it.
No, we're not crying, no. My ex and I, Mel, we opened a business together. Okay. And the food truck was like, that was her dream. And it was very much like, okay, like, I love you. Yeah. Like, I wanna see you happy. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know, it's like, at some point, I feel like it was just a very give kind of thing. Like, I felt more like I had to be there, more so than like I wanted to be there.
That's not a good sign.
One-sided.
Oh boy.
I feel like my biggest strength is trying to bring out what's the best in you. And if you can love the things that I love about you, then you will start to see yourself and how I see you. You meet me halfway, I promise it.
No.
You're so...
This is so unhealthy. Oh my God. Basically saying, I am going to be your full-time lifter-upper, and so that's why you'll love being in a relationship with me, is not actually bringing a lot of value to the table. And this also feels a little bit manipulative to me. I don't like this. I don't like this energy, because the value that we bring to a relationship is our intrinsic selves, right? It's our emotions, it's our vitality, it's our likes and dislikes, it's our opinions, our intelligence, our thoughts, our considerations, our empathy. Not, I will basically serve to be your personal self-esteem assistant, right? You're not a producer, you're a human, and a partnership includes a healthy give and take, not whatever that energy is. But also, see, this is the thing. The question in this experiment, I think, is, do you actually like this person, or do you like this person who embodies the things that you like about yourself that you feel are missing in your current relationship? Because those are different, right? This is the conversation about, like, was the first date actually good, or are you just a good conversationalist? This is that, right? When we find somebody who embodies the things that we like, then of course we like them. I think honestly the same thing kind of goes for those two people that connected over their shared culture and trauma around their family and their family's like political or cultural beliefs about queerness. That does not a relationship make. That doesn't mean that those two people are specifically compatible. That means that those people have something in common, and often that what we feel we're missing in a relationship is the thing that will continually add to it. But that doesn't mean that you like that person, though. It's super random and weird. I also just realized I'm not allergic to... Oh, that's interesting. I'm so curious to hear Mickey's thoughts on AJ as the episodes move along. Yeah, I don't think I super like where this is going. It feels like she's giving a sales pitch. Yes, it does. It does feel like a sales pitch. We are being sold a timeshare, and I don't like it. 35 minutes and 27 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Sweet. That was very unexpected. AJ is quite awesome. I see a lot of myself in terms of kind of helping their partner achieve their goals and kind of getting lost in that motion. And AJ makes me feel very considered, which is something I personally feel like I lack from Mel. I would love to see AJ again and kind of just feed off of that vibe and that energy that was quite transparent. Come hug me. Oh my God. I'll see you later.
All right, you too.
My heart.
Don't break too many hearts out here.
No, please, no.
I did not love that. I have to be honest. Oops.
Which is also the love of my life, just sitting there talking to other women.
So tell me about you.
I'm not liking it, to be honest, and I couldn't help but like just see who she's talking to and how much fun are they having. I'm trying to block it out so I don't focus on that too much.
So Orlando.
Yeah, we both are from Orlando. That's wild.
I know. This is weird. You live with AJ, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe we've never like crossed paths. We gotta do the lesbian tribe.
Who's your ex? Oh, that might be mine too. I don't know. Yeah.
Isn't Orlando like gigantic?
And I went up to her. I was just being bold that day.
Hell yeah.
Like,
a couple shots in you.
Yeah.
I love that. I like your confidence.
Thank you. Thank you. It took a while to get here. And you got issued the ultimatum now.
I did.
Why is that?
I think I'm just nervous. I'm nervous to like, once the title's on it, once all that's on it, it might turn sour. But maybe it's my own fears. That's probably me talking to myself saying, you know. So I'm basically here to hopefully have my mind changed. My ex and I own a business together, which is sticky right now.
I am also a business owner.
Okay, wow, fire. I love this.
Thank you.
Are you like independent? Do you rely on your ex a lot?
Very self-sufficient, never needed anyone, and still don't necessarily, but my ex wants to be able to provide and come to the plate with everything that like equal, if not more than what I currently have.
I understand.
Before marrying.
So you think it's like a pride thing almost?
I think so.
Pride's a big thing for a lot of people, so I get that.
Yeah.
Not me siding with your ex on a date with you.
So what would you say you're looking for in a trial marriage partner?
It has to be somebody driven with work, which you very much described. And I like that they want me but don't need me. Brittany is gorgeous for sure, and I think that she is independent, which is something that is important to me. Marie and I, it's like, we wake up together at the same time, we're together all day, we go to sleep together. Like, I don't like my partner all over me, on top of me at all times. I think that Brittany and I found a lot of common ground. I feel like we connected. Hopefully she says the same.
Marita!
Hi.
Oh no.
Oh, not much. Just dating everyone here.
Right. And so you're in the same boat as me as far as an ultimatum.
Yeah. Ashley wants to get married. I
Okay.
just want to make sure the person I do marry is like the one for me. I think I deserve more. And romantically, I bring a lot to the table, and I am
Like
a
what?
hopeless romantic.
Okay, like what? What do you bring to the table? Because you're talking to a hopeless romantic right now.
I wrote a 98-page story.
Can I just say, a 98-page... This is my toxic trait personally as a human. I hate the phrase hopeless romantic. I understand that it's a commonly used phrase, and I'm not judging. I don't know. Something about the phrase just feels sort of, it feels sort of like hetero rom-com coded and childish to me. I don't know. My personal judgment about it is that when people say hopeless romantic, it feels a little like we're saying I have a fixation with what I perceive romance to be, which is what's represented in cisgender, heterosexual, popular media, not being curious about what romance might actually look like in a realistic relationship, right? Because in theory, depending on your partner's likes and dislikes, anything can be romantic, right? Aaron bringing me ice cream as a surprise to me is kind of romantic. Being in our jammies and watching TV, cuddling with our pets, that feels kind of romantic to me, you know? But also, surprise dinner at a fancy restaurant feels kind of romantic to me. I don't know. I feel sometimes that it more is about the perception. How is this going to get perceived from the outside, you know? more being in love with love than with your partner. Yes, Gems. Yes. I feel like this is your talent specifically, Gems, is taking the 5-minute long rant and turning it into a single sentence. Thank you. Because that's very much the feeling. Hopeless romantic lives in the same category as nice guy for me. Okay, kinda. A little bit. I know that's a hot take, but I feel very similar. Yeah. Similarly, excuse. Okay. Marita is in the middle of saying 98-page story of me and Ashley's relationship, just for context. All right, we're at 38 minutes and 53 seconds. Pressing play. In 3, 2, 1.
Of me and Ashley's relationship, handwritten with pictures.
98 pages?
I know. Yeah,
That's not a story, girl. That's a novel.
I know. What the hell? What's the most romantic thing you've done?
Well, I'm an MC, and one of the songs that we kind of like melted over, I guess, I had it redone, like a rendition, through Orlando R&B artist. We went to dinner. After dinner, I took her to a spot downtown Orlando, and he sang it to her. I asked her to be my girlfriend. After that, I took her to a hotel. Run upstairs really quick, get the bath running, get the pedals going, get the lights
Stop
lit.
it.
I swear to you, wine, champagne, all of that, so.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I just had
Okay.
women and everyone was so individual and their own person. There was some chemistry and a little bit of spark with AJ. Her romantic side aligned with what I'm looking for. So we'll see how it goes. I definitely feel flirty and thriving at this point.
I want you to always have butterflies. Like, I never want those butterflies to turn into roaches.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
This is the most... Listen. I'm about to say something controversial, yet brave. AJ reminds me of the person that you meet on a dating app that you're like, I don't really want to talk to you after like 10, 15 messages because you sound like you're promising the world and that's going to be a chronic undelivered, I feel. I just, the little like quippy phrases, the catchphrase thing, it's not for me. It's not for me. Yes, yeah, you just met me also. That's the thing. The like, well, I will reflect all of the things about you that are amazing. And so if you stick with me, then I'll make sure that you love yourself, right? And the, I want you to have constant butterflies. I don't ever want those butterflies to turn to roaches. Why? Like, it's salesperson, yes. It's also very phony and very like, I'm telling you this thing that sounds good, but I don't actually know anything. Like me, I wouldn't actually know anything about that person then. This is the person. It's almost like talking with a chat GPT sort of thing, right? Like, I don't know anything about you as a human. You're not telling me anything really deep about yourself. You spit out like a short little snippet, follow it up with this like, yeah, like a pickup line. You're telling me things that you think that I want to hear. You're not telling me about you, which is an ick. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who spits out, yes, life isn't one-liners, exactly. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who spits out one-liners. I want to be in a relationship with somebody who can be their full and honest embodied selves and be genuine in that. And if those things don't match up, then that's okay. We should just like talk about it, right? We don't have to be together then. That's the purpose of a first date. Not for you to try to like charm me and woo me by telling me the things that you think that I need to hear. There's also something about it that feels sort of manipulative, right? Somebody expressed like an insecurity. Oh, okay, well, I'll make sure that you're never insecure. Somebody expressed a desire for romance. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to make sure that you always feel butterflies and feel romance. That doesn't tell us whether AJ is a person who does genuinely value romance. That doesn't tell us whether AJ is somebody who is genuinely just good at reflecting the positives in their partner. We're just sort of saying stuff. There's something about it that is it's like an antenna for me of like, no, I don't like that. Yeah, it's not, what if one-liners are my personality, you know? Then I think maybe that's not for me, and that's okay. It might be for somebody, but not me. Okay, 40 minutes and 15 seconds, pressing play in 3, 2, 1. No music, please. Cocktail party, great. This just sounds exhausting. Like, go get in your little swimsuits and be at the beach. Now go get in a dress and be at the cocktail bar. Go get in your outfits and be at the little dinner thing.
I came in this process with Brittany, but I'm digging everybody. Dana looks hot as shit.
I'm not
Bridget
surprised by
looks
that.
phenomenal, killing it. Marita's killing it in her brown dress. She's white chocolate, she's giving chocolate vibes. Pilar looks like the golden ticket you just found out the chocolate bar. And yeah, I'm a hoochie daddy without the shorts.
I just don't like that. We're watching someone change their colors from person to person.
Time out. Celebrity crush?
What's yours? Tell us first.
Tiana Taylor. I would throw her around like a rag doll, I swear to you.
I'd let her throw me around like a rag doll if she wanted.
Renee Rapp does it for me. I love a big titty bitch.
Okay, well, I'm definitely not your type.
Lawrence Anderson, definitely there. Fletcher.
Fletcher is messy.
Fletcher is messy, but she's still hot. You can't deny that.
Yeah.
She's just the right amount of gay. I love it.
Oh, I like the open arms.
I know, that's it. That's me claiming you right now.
I'm not mad at it, but I'm saying.
Don't hit the play, hit the game, baby.
I'm trying to be in the moment with you. I really appreciate you and who you are and how you really try to get to know me.
I'm just trying to be genuine. I'm trying to be myself. So I know at some point you're going to be the villain in somebody's story. So
very true. Great quote.
I'm just trying to be me, and people could take
That's all
that
you
as a
really
no.
can do. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Looks around.
This is so weird. We're all dating the same people.
And it's okay.
I feel like I'm in some big ass lesbian. I think like the fact that we're all doing this, like we're all so brave, like it shows that we really are mature enough to like want clarity and want answers.
What I fear most is a little bit of confusion. Maria and I were together 4 years before we broke up when we got here. So, you know, obviously we all came here with our person and like we knew what we wanted and we knew like, especially you, like as an ultimatum giver, it's like the more that I connect with other people, I get scared.
My favorite movie ever is The Bronx Tale, and they say you get 3 great loves in your life. Marie is my 2nd great love.
So it kind of worries me while I'm having all these connections and I'm like,
I hate that.
I could be here with someone else.
That's not a thing. Life is not a storybook.
Do you want to talk?
Yeah, you want to talk?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Come on.
Where would you like to go?
We can go on these chairs over here. We're gonna take the long way around.
Tonight is pretty wild. I was the one that was given the ultimatum from Ashley, but AJ is a hopeless romantic, and that's exciting to me. I just want to explore that further.
How are you feeling about us?
I don't know, you make me giddy. I'm excited.
Giddy?
Yeah.
That's great.
You kind of do. How are you feeling about us?
I get excited about us. I get really excited. Like I think
Us.
that we have.
I'd like to point out the language here also. How are you feeling about us? There's like an insinuation of a relationship there that doesn't actually exist because they've known each other for what, a couple of hours? There's a lot of, I don't know, yellow flags here, I think. I think we just skipped over just the right amount of gay. I mean, do I find it to be a problematic phrase? Yes. Is it? I don't know. That feels like one of those things that we could get lost in the weeds with really quickly. I don't necessarily care to pick apart every turn of phrase, but I do find this pattern of behavior from AJ to be concerning. I don't trust anyone that says I love a big titty bitch. You know, that's fair. We can't pause after every sentence. Yes, as much as I try to, we probably shouldn't. We knew what we wanted, then why are you here? Literally. Okay. 43 minutes and 39 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
A lot to offer each other. I think it'd be dangerous to play with some type of fire like this. But I don't ever want to come out of something with regret.
Yeah, I agree. If somebody can show me an ounce of romance, and I've been asking for that for 3 years, then that speaks volumes to me, and I honestly would be happy to either leave alone or leave with that person.
with you, I'm like blown away already.
Because you don't know
The way you
her.
say things, or the way you look at me. I kind of want to see where it goes.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you're not happy
I'm
after
super
3 years,
attracted
then
to
why are
so
you still
I
there?
think at the end of the day, it's really what you want to do and how you want to pursue that. So.
Seeing Marita make connections, it's just like kind of tough. The insecurities are coming in. I don't think I'm fully mentally here. Just kind of having like a rough night tonight.
That's fair.
Okay, so what's going on?
I think I'm just having a hard time opening up.
You just have to be patient with yourself. You're just overthinking it. I know it's not fun. It's not fun for me either. I hope you know that. I'm like not.
See, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't know.
You think that I'm enjoying seeing you date other people?
It's not that. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes I just like worry about like us.
I worry about us too. That's why we're here. I gave the ultimatum, no?
Yeah.
I came here for somebody to choose me.
I just think with what my insecurities are, I just worry about stuff.
I get it. Like, it's not normal to like experience like your partner like holding him.
This is a situation where we have had repeated bids for connection, right? And Dana just keeps like slapping them away. She's saying like, I'm having a hard time. Oh, you think it's not hard for me? Like, I get it, okay? This is hard. Or you think I'm enjoying this? I'm not enjoying watching you date other people, but I want someone to choose me. Like, it's just continually, somehow this conversation continues to revolve around Dana specifically, even though Megan has made repeated attempts to communicate verbally, non-verbally, implicitly what's going on, and Dana just keeps like, it's like we're swatting flies away is very much the way that Dana seems to interface with people's deep emotions, especially if it has something to do with Dana being like at fault for that. She doesn't seem very good with that. But Mickey, this is Dana's show. Didn't you get the memo? Apparently. Okay, 45 minutes and 33 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
To someone else. I know you. I see you. You're being quiet. You're not talking. You're making me nervous.
Okay.
What are you drinking?
I love it.
That was such an odd interaction.
Finger guns. That's weird. I don't know where that came from.
I'm realizing that
Fair.
Bridget is making connections with maybe some of the same people that I am. It's a strange feeling because I want her to find someone that treats her well, but at the same time, I'm jealous of her finding that.
I mean,
I
yeah.
feel like we relate on so much, and we're so similar. Even Kyle said that. We'd be good together.
Yeah.
But I could really see you with Kyle. I know that sounds weird to say, and I like shouldn't say that, but
What is it that you're looking for intentions-wise?
all my communication that I learned was with Kyle, so now I want to apply that to something else and just see what happens. But I also want to hear from people like you and other people who've been in relationships.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about how we're both kind of spontaneous.
Yeah.
Kyle's like a creature of routine, so I feel
course,
like
yeah.
in another relationship or moving forward, I just want to know that that spontaneity will still be there and it'll still be alive and all that.
Yes, yeah, I feel the same way. Being the way that I am, you know, we're so similar, and then Haley being so logical, I want to experience what it is to live with someone who's just like me.
I could talk to you literally forever.
I know, that's what
I know, it's so easy.
Yeah. I never expected to be in a little love triangle between Kyle and Bridget. You'd see a trial marriage with either of them.
You're from New York?
Sounds like a triad is
That blew my
forming.
mind.
Born in Flatbush, Brooklyn.
That was my stomping ground. Yeah, I was born and raised in Brooklyn. The J train was my life. You were 3 stops away from me.
I don't really know the boroughs as much as I should, but that's only because my parents were really big on let's get out of New York because this is not a breeding ground and raise children.
Not, yeah.
I think I would be a different person if I was raised there.
Yeah, I don't think you would be as lovery.
Lovery.
How have you been doing with everything? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
It is strange seeing my ex, AJ, a few feet away from me.
I can feel it.
AJ has game. Like, she's definitely a flirt.
There's something about you that caters to a piece of me that I really enjoy.
You definitely make me feel the most comfortable.
I feel like there's a huge dynamic between us.
Well, clearly. It's weird to see your partner dating other people.
weird.
Yeah.
More than anything, I did want to talk to you.
I feel like of everyone here, you are my favorite person.
Mel, come on, I want to talk to you. What do you use for the spice? Like tahini? You don't like spicy? That, when I say spicy, I think tahini.
I'm sick.
Stop. Don't make fun of me.
Like a chili.
Like a chile? Okay.
Done with you. Hi, Trouble. How are you? How's your night?
Good, how's your night?
It's going. I'm having conversations with people I didn't think I would, so. I feel really weird, especially with my ex 2 feet away, and I have connection with these other people. A lot of it is me getting in my head, and I'm like, well, I'm into this person, but I don't know if they're into me, and I'm gonna just do that up until the choice.
So I'm into you.
Okay, straightforward. I think you and I together, I think you're a challenge, but I know I'm up for the challenge, so it's like.
Are you though? Like I want to know.
What
if,
does
like,
that mean?
We can like actually learn and grow together. I gave the ultimatum because I want to spend the rest of my life with Megan, but I do have this connection to Mel. She's confident in who she is. She knows where she stands with her sexuality and all of that. Megan has struggled in that area. I think that's what like draws me to Mel. For some reason, I'm stuck on you, so it makes me want to keep trying.
Here's the thing, I'm not playing a game. I'm into you, yes, but
that's the first time you said that, just so you know.
I want to get to know you more.
I want to get to know you more too. You're very intriguing to me.
Every statement that Dana hears, oh, well, is her response. Oh, well, I'm into you. I want to get to know you more. Well, I want to get to know you more too. Okay. It's very intense and it's very combative somehow. She has this very adversarial way of relating to people that seems to be a way of centering herself, first of all, but also a way of deflecting vulnerability, which I would assume is a fear thing. That seems like a trauma thing, which is something that we could very much have worked out in individual therapy and also then applied that learning to couples therapy like we talked about earlier. I don't like either of these two. Again, I think these two are a couple made in hell. There's just... Yeah. This is, I don't think, going to work out very well. But I can just feel that they're going to choose each other. Because it's like the worst possible match. Match made in hell. That's what the phrase is. Yeah, I just don't... Name tags would be clutch. I think so too. Okay. Dana using Megan's issues with self and family acceptance as a dig feels mean. I mean, I think that's sort of the dynamic, no? It's like Megan is sort of an emotional punching bag in that relationship. It feels like they're repeating a problematic relationship and hoping that it will work out well this time. It also feels like they're chasing each other, like themselves in each other. You know what I mean? Like they, again, this is the thing where they like each other because they see themselves in each other and they like themselves. But that doesn't mean that they're a good couple. I think if anything, that's going to make them struggle a lot more. There's going to be a lot of friction happening, I think, not in the fun way either. Okay, 49:47, pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
How are you doing? I think I'm just having a hard time.
Oh, yeah, I feel that. Me too. I'm still digesting everything.
It's a lot. It is a lot. I'm emotionally fried. I'm feeling kind of sad. I feel like I don't have a romantic connection with anybody. But Dana and Mel are flirting, so it's very triggering.
I mean, that's fair.
Hey, what's going on? You can tell there's a lot on your mind. Even though you're my ex, I still miss you.
Why don't you make it known?
They've been exes for like 15 minutes.
I feel so stupid.
Fine.
I brought you here, and like here I am, like.
Oops.
I'm trying to be like strong. I'm trying to like focus, like.
Oh, this poor woman.
I know.
No, with the music, thank you.
I know you're my ex. I know this is tough.
Why does she keep saying that? Brittany was the one who gave the ultimatum.
I don't know where this is gonna lead me, and I'm trying to figure out like what it is that I need if moving forward is an option. Okay? So let's just take it day by day, baby. Okay? Day by day.
My ex making this ultimatum towards me comes with risk. If I did answer Brittany's ultimatum without clarity, then I honestly would have resentment later. I still don't have answers, so I can't cater to Brittany, because if I cater to Brittany, I might as well just accept the ultimatum and marry her.
I'll enjoy the experience.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the thing too. I think people don't anticipate how difficult it will be when they're the one who issues the ultimatum, and then it happens and it bites them in the ass. This is why this premise sucks. Okay, just more B-roll. Why do I feel like we're just gonna end up B-rolling to the end of the episode? Okay, Dana, 25. Oh, it's just still music for some reason. Okay.
Hey. What's going on? What's going on? You're scaring me. What's going on?
I'm having a hard time letting you go and saying that I'm single. Why are we going through this like trial marriage? Like, why are we going through this dating period? Like, I just don't know if it's something that I can handle or I want to go through.
Why are you so willing to back out when it's like hard?
You want to go through 3 weeks with somebody?
Yeah.
Here's the thing though, they're not just your roommate. They are your trial partner, marriage. So you're gonna be doing marriage things with them.
What are you saying?
I don't know if I can get past certain things if they were to happen.
You just want to walk away now?
I'm walking away.
What is this music?
This might be too much for me.
Okay. What on earth was that music? What on earth? Literally Marvel trailer. Yes. Okay, couple of things. This, I think, again, like, Dana continues to be this person who's like very adversarial, where her partner shows up and expresses like, this is too much for me, like, I'm pulling the ripcord, I can't do this. And instead of empathy, instead of curiosity, immediately accusation. Oh, so what? You just want to quit when it's hard? Yes. Isn't that when most people quit? When are you meant to quit? When it's easy? Also, why are we shaming people for saying, I don't have the emotional availability for this very obviously emotionally taxing thing? I don't understand the accusation there. And also, I'm not very hopeful about the way that Dana is going to respond to this, but I'm curious about whether she will make a decision that's guided by their collective relationship or based on her specifically. I have a feeling it's going to be what Dana wants specifically, because she seems to have that tendency already. Scooby Snacks. I mean, yeah. That's when most people... I mean, it seems like an odd thing to say. Like, oh, so you're just going to quit when it's hard? Like, yes, of course she is. Dana's a Gemini and her partner's a Taurus. As a Taurus, I dated a Gemini and it looked exactly like this. If astrology isn't real, then explain that. Listen, I think Geminis get a lot of hate for no reason. But I think the dynamic here is definitely rancid, that's for sure. I think that has a lot to do with Dana specifically. As a tortoise, I enjoy being slow and having time in the sun and having people feed me fresh fruit. As a tortoise, I enjoy hiding my most vulnerable spots underneath an impenetrable shell that protects me from danger. As an ideal astrological sign, maybe I am a tortoise. I know, that's why I was just thinking. Maybe I like that. Just having crunchies. Having some crunchies, having a slow walk, having somebody take care of me. If I go somewhere I'm not supposed to, someone just picks me up and puts me back. That sounds nice. I don't know much astrology, but I'm a Gemini. See, that's why I said Geminis get a bad rap, but not all Geminis are that way, obviously. Also, there's like so much in people's birth charts that affect things. Your sun sign is like 1/100th of your astrology, so it's Leo season now. Yes, come alive. Oh, you guys, I'm glad, but also not, that we started watching season 2 of this show, because it's really something. It's really something. I have a bad feeling about a couple of people that I will reserve some judgment until proven guilty, but you guys might be right on the money. You guys usually are, honestly. Zodiac volcano. What does that even mean? Okay, I am going to go because my feet are going to actually fall off if I stand here any longer. However, we will be back next Friday for episode 2. Let's see. Actually, we will not. I'm so sorry. That's a lie. Next Friday, we have patron only streams. So if you are a patron at the $5 and above level, or the YouTube memberships at $5 and above, then you get access to the Discord server where we have our cute special little hangs. Once a month we do like private hang for the $10 and above and $25 and above. So join the Discord if you want to hang out at the $10 and above level next week, because we're probably going to do craft time again because that's about all I have space for. So go join the S-Car Awards or the Snack-a-Lanterns. And I'll see you guys next Friday. And then the following week, we'll be watching more Queer Ultimatum. Thanks, everybody. Love you all so much. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.